Oh my god, hello! I know I'm a little early today. Oh, why is my headpad always for some reason visible? I feel like that happens a lot. Hello, Arson. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Here's some stuff. Yeah, so last time the internet went straight fucked, and we didn't get to continue. From what I saw on stream, I don't think we missed a lot. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling better. But yeah, I don't think we missed a lot, thankfully. Just want to thank Cookie-chan VT for following. And Avanoir, I believe. Thank you so much. I my god, okay. I just need to fix some stuff on the audio. Oh, okay. Okay, I just need to go black screen. I'm sorry. They have not been fixed. Where is it? This one. There we go. Now let's just turn up the audio a bit. Because I've turned it down in game. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. Yeah. So we're just gonna continue. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Yeah. Okay. So, log. I think that yeah, I think this was the one we ended off at. I'm guessing you're not coming to my room at night to start a workers union. I think that was the last line before the stream completely died. Do you think I can turn the in-game music up a little bit? I'll do that in a second. Alrighty. Let me just read out the lines in between. I wonder, what would you want me to come to your room for instead? I can think of a few things. You'd think 5 women would be enough for a person. You're incorrigible, Bob. Anyway, as the producer, I'm obliged to help you survive until the end of the show. Just until the end of the show, I'm heartbroken. Being your babysitter doesn't pay well enough to make it a long-term Wait, am I having internet problems again? Wait, let me just check. Am I? Uh-oh. My internet was so good, too. Okay, I think it's going down a little bit. I'm sorry. I really thought it was going well this week. I have no idea what's causing this, the network frames at all. I'm doing everything as I'm supposed to! I hope it's not too bad. Being your babysitter doesn't pay way enough to make a long-term dig. I'll be checking in with you each night to let you know how you're doing and give you some advice here and there. That's nice of you. Thanks, Cat. Okay. Yeah, okay. There we go. Well, to be honest, finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to topic. Our audience has really loved your date with Violet today. That's good to hear. You and Violet started out a little frosty, but by the end, I think we saw you two warm up to each other a bit. Thank you. Ah! Okay, right. Let's just, like that much. I think that's fine. I don't want it to be too loud, because then you cannot hear my voice. That said, we need something more than that if we're gonna make the world believe she's your first soulmate candidate. So let's heat things up with some more competition, love triangles, pizzazz! So tomorrow, I want you to find who your other soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date. Sure. Why not? Alright, sounds good to me. Really? I would have expected you to want to spend more time with Violet right away, especially considered what just happened. I get that, but at the end of the day, we need ratings, and those are not coming from people who want to see love triangle. Those are coming from people who want to see love triangles and whatnot, right? Exactly. We are definitely here to do this stuff. You know, we're here to be on a show, and to not die, hopefully. To not die. That's exactly right. Without those ratings being high every day, they'll axe the show and your life. I guess that makes sense in a messed up way. I'm impressed at how well you took that. This is not your first time on a life or death killing dating show? Can't say that it is. I don't know. Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you before tomorrow. It's getting late, and we both got big days tomorrow. How about we call it a night? Sounds good to me. If it's worth anything, I'm sorry. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night, Bob. Good night, Kat. She left my room, closing my door behind her. Went back to laying in my bed and closed my eyes. I kept thinking about Violet before I slept. Sound of waves crashing against the shore. Hey. I can hear a woman's voice call out to me within a dream. You probably can't hear me in there, but... I try to respond, but no words come out. Bob, promise me one thing. Don't forget. Don't you dare forget. You promised. Promises are unbreakable, right? That's what you told me. You promised. But you lied, didn't you? Ah! Oh god, I don't like that. I don't like that! Then you set the meat at around 30 degrees for 40 minutes.
Okay, I got it.
Tara furiously scribbled down notes.
Wait a minute. Then I just cook it for 600 degrees for 20 minutes.
That's not quite how this works, I'm afraid.
But the math checks out.
What's going on? Oh, good morning, Bob. How do you do? I'm teaching Tara the proper way to prepare a pot roast.
So far, I say it's going pretty well.
Tara will be the one to prepare lunch today, instead of me. Tara turned one of the dials on the stove as far as it would go to the right.
And the student has surpassed the master.
I'm doing her voice a little too much, I think. On second thought, perhaps I'll prepare an alternative course. One moment, please.
Oh ye of little faith.
Time for the moment of truth. Lunch is served. Everyone's here. The whole family. Wait. Are we missing something? No, we aren't. Are we? Oh god. Oh right, Kat isn't here. I'm like, who are we missing? It's Kat. Tara was nervously clasping her hands tight.
Oh!
Okay. Everyone is surprised.
It's delicious! Yay! I did it! Oh my gosh!
Tara did a little dance in celebration and gave Violet a high five.
Should I become the food blogger? I'm a cooking savant. This talent shouldn't be wasted.
Psst, hey, Violet.
What is it, Bob?
Is this what you cooked, or is it what Tara cooked? Violet smiled and winked at me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
She sipped on her soup contently. I couldn't help but smile back at her. This was the best meal I've ever had. Granted, my memory only goes back about 2 days, but still, it counts for something. It's the best meal I've had in 2 days. Best. Okay. Yeah, okay, now everyone's here. Oh, there you are, Bob. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide who's your other soulmate candidate. You remember what we discussed yesterday, right? How could I forget? It's not like I've forgotten anything important before, except for, well, everything. Literally everything. Save the snark for whichever poor girl you end up seeing today. Oh, that stinks. I'll be just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so... It'll be just between your two soulmate candidates from here on out, so choose wisely. Oh.
Wait, really? So if we don't get chosen, what are we supposed to do?
Well, for starters, we're in a tropical paradise. Think of it as a vacation. Soulmates aren't real anyways, it's no big deal.
They're not real?
Oh boy. Bob, you might want to pick your second soulmate candidate quick.
Wait a minute, Kat. Will we be splitting up the group after today?
Nope, don't worry. You'll still be able to hang out together, and who knows where that will go.
Well, good to know my battle plans will come in handy. I mean friendship plans. Good to know I still get to see my new friends. Yes, sir.
So without further ado, Bob, who's the unlucky girl? Alexis. Oh, okay, so someone else than Tara, huh? No, not Tara, sorry. Someone else than Violet. Oh god. I don't know, like, I'm just kinda... I picked Violet, so I feel like, okay, because we're definitely gonna do a few runs to get everyone, right? So maybe I should go with someone who's different than Violet. I mean, they all are, but... I mean, I guess her polar opposite would be Allie. Should we go with Allie? I want to see what she gets up to. I want to see. She seems wild. I like it. Okay, you know what? Let's go with Allie because I'm definitely planning on playing through the whole thing. Let's go with Allie. Allie.
We'll make it happen. Let's get the cameras rolling, people. We're in for a bumpy ride. Now be a dear and give us a minute to set up the scene,
Okay. Let's see. How I let Allie talk me into this, I'll never know. You sure this is a good idea?
There's only one way to find out, isn't there?
Allie grabbed my hand and pulled me towards the slope of the hill.
Relax, Bob. What's the worst that could happen?
Well, I could die. Would it be too much to ask to be in a TV show that didn't end up with me dead?
Don't worry, I've got you. Oh shit!
Allie slipped on her rollerblades, pushing me down the hill with her. I tried to step back up on a reflex, but it was all I could do to stand up with the rollerblades. Oh, fuck. We started rolling down the hill, faster, faster, and faster. Allie was rolling down the hill backwards at full speed. I could see the panic in her eyes. I couldn't figure out how to stop. We were going faster and faster. Ah! I screamed. Ellie laughed and pointed at me.
Gosh, your face is priceless. I love it.
Ellie turned around effortlessly and somehow glided next to me, without ever having let go of my hand. Our breakneck pace became slower and slower as she steered us back and forth repeatedly. Before I knew it, we were gliding down the road smoothly. The wind felt so nice.
Hey! Now you got the hang of it.
You've got a funny way of teaching.
The best way to teach a bird to fly is throwing it off a cliff, no?
It's definitely a way of looking at it. Definitely. Totes.
Don't worry about it. You weren't even in danger.
Have you been rollerblading for a long time?
Nope. I actually just learned how to today.
What was that about never being in danger?
Shh.
You're quite the daredevil, aren't you?
What gave that away?
She laughs as she slapped me on the back. She's like, is she like an adrenaline junkie? Is that what this is about? I kind of feel like she might be.
You know, you're a pretty quick learner. You picked up rollerblading almost as fast as I did.
Well, I've got a pretty great teacher. It's a lot of fun hanging out with you, Ellie.
Shucks, I feel the same way, Bob.
Oh yeah, by the... For anyone who wasn't there last stream, I named my character Bob. But I'm still, like, I picked, she, her, so... This is she, her, Bob, please. Cause I don't know. I thought that was very...
It's good to be around someone willing to go on an adventure.
I see that it is, so let me just fix that. It was a display and that's why it looked weird. This one, let's do this one instead. Boom. There we go. I think that's better. Nice. Okay. There we go. Good times. Good times. Good times.
The world's gone crazy. We're all gonna die, and you might as well be around people that make life worth living.
I couldn't say it better myself.
You know, I bet you can't skate backwards.
Ellie reversed and started skating backwards as if to taunt me. Oh, why's that?
I just think it's a bit too scary for a person who screams when they start going down a little bump. I'm Bob and I can't handle a little bump. Ah, help me!
Come on, it was a hill.
Yeah.
I feel the fire light inside me. Bring it on, Ellie.
Oh, are you sure?
Did I stutter? Did I stutter, chat? No. There comes a time in every person's life where we know we're taking a stupid bet, but do it anyway. Yeah. With the power of misplaced confidence and adrenaline, I jumped high into the air. Oh, what do you want to do? Do you want to do a backflip or a rotation? I kind of want to go for the backflip. The backflip is kind of wild. I wonder. I'm gonna go for the backflip. And to the backflip. Wait, am I doing a flip? Or is the world flipping? I'm not sure. Then it dawned on me. Oh, fuck! Ow. No, I won't let you kill Bob. What? You're going to wish we had. What just... What the hell? You're up! You okay, Bob? Try not to move. You're a little banged up right now, but you'll be just fine in no time. Cat and I treated your injuries pretty well if I do say so myself. What happened? You, well, skated backwards. We're defining skating quite liberally, huh? How'd I get here?
I carried you here.
Oh man, my head.
Take it easy. It's only been a few hours since you KO'd yourself. Well, it's sort of my fault, but... I made you some food. It should help you get your strength back up quick.
Thanks, Allie. That's really nice of you.
Don't expect something that Violet would make. All I can promise that the food is probably healthier than my last suggestion before you knock yourself out.
I'll take my chances. Took a bite of the food cautiously. God, I'm dying! Oh. For a moment, Ellie was wide-eyed with shock and horror. I'm just messing with you. The food's delicious. Thanks, Ellie. I just figured I'd get a little bit of payback.
You know, no one forced you to jump.
She laughed and slapped me on the shoulder, then ran her hand through my hair and scratched it. Oh, come on! You were so taunting me. You cannot say you did not ask me to go die because of you. I found myself smiling and admiring the blue of her eyes.
I'm looking forward to our next adventure, Bob. But promise not to be too stupid again, okay?
I'll try my best, but people can't help but do stupid things to impress a pretty girl.
I guess impressed is what we'll call it.
We spent the rest of the day making fun of each other for how stupid we were being. Somehow, someway, Ellie could take the ordinary and turn it into an adventure. I was laughing so hard that I could barely feel any pain. Before I knew it, it was nighttime. That's interesting, because, like, that's not the experience I have when I'm injured and somebody makes me laugh. It just makes it infinitely worse. Okay, we are being... Ooh. I was about to enter my room when I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder. Hey there, Bob. Got a minute?
I want to make Violet and Ellie jealous. It'll be good for ratings.
Sorry, what?
You're no fun. Anyway.
She opened the door to my room and walked inside. I followed suit.
I've got some good news.
Argo! Hello! That's okay. I am glad to have you lurking here, Argo. Mwah, love you. I'm all ears.
That's how my strategy worked. We've got enough ratings to avoid early canning. Don't get me wrong, people loved it when you and Violet were the main ship, but now with Ellie is some serious competition. Let's just say online threats went from optimistic and united to downright murderous.
Well, I'm glad to hear I get to live another day.
For now, at least. But that'll change quickly if our viewers don't feel like your relationships with both of them are progressing.
Any favorites so far besides the obvious one that has blonde hair and is like princess? It's actually kind of hard for me to say. I kind of like... I mean, yeah, Violet is kind of like my, I guess, my type, quote unquote. You know, I do like the Hime-samas a lot, but I guess what I like about all of them is that they like seem like I feel like Violet is the most down to earth, but I feel like unless we just haven't seen that side of her, but all of the others seem kind of unhinged in like a good way, and that's what I like about them. Like Allie, I spent my time hanging out with Allie today, and she's definitely like I was thinking about whether she's an adrenaline junkie or what, because she keeps like getting us into trouble. Well, Allie can make you happy and cry for help in one sec flat. Yep. I do like her. I do like her. So definitely Allie, I get, but like, and I feel like Tara seems to be planning a murder in the background. It's like delicate flower fused with Majima. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. Yuri seems, interesting. Like, I love that they played the sort of, childhood friend card with her, but she seems very different from, like, when she, like, get under the surface of her. She does seem to have a bit more going on. I feel like Yui is gonna turn out to actually have a very different personality than what she's, like, putting on, because she keeps alluding to stuff. So, I don't know. We're trying out to hang out with Violet and Allie, and then we'll try some of the others later, I feel. Cat laughed and took a seat on my bed. Why do you always sit on my goddamn bed? How many times are you gonna sit on my bed? I bet you have some oversized axes and drawers just in case. Yeah, you know, hiding money in overseas accounts. You know, that kind of, maybe. Into black market dealings on the side, who knows? You know, I'm curious how you're feeling about Violet and Allie. Between those two, do you have a favorite? From what we have right now, I think Violet. Yeah. Violet is... I'm gonna be honest. I think I have a better connection with Violet right now. I don't know as much as I'd like about Violet just yet, but I know more than anything that I just want to keep learning more about her. I had a feeling you'd say that. And you're right to say that. Well, we'll see where things go with Violet. Something tells me you get a chance to hang out with her again tomorrow. Anyway, that's it for today. Keep it up, and who knows, you might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Bob. Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Panique! Panique! Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Snore. I see waves crash soundlessly against the shore and dissolve to nothing before they reach my feet. This must be my dream. She's next to me. I can't make out her face, or even hear her voice, but I know it's her. The way the pale moonlight dances in her hair is so nostalgic. You look like you've seen a ghost, Bob. You. Somehow I can see your face nor hear your voice, but I know it's you. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I'm fine, don't worry about it. I can hear my own voice speaking, as if it were coming through an old cassette. Are you thinking about what's going on out there now? $10 that it's better on this side. Out there, every day's a fight to stay alive. Here, at least there's food, shelter, a place to come home, call home, and most importantly, high speed and unlimited internet. I prefer her hand and hold it tight. And people that love you. I know, and I love you too. I know how lucky I am to be here, but I still want to see the other side. Why? You wouldn't survive a day out there. Same goes for me. Because it's real life. Where things happen that aren't planned by some producer. Where living isn't just following a script. I'd do anything for just a taste of it. We've been over this. I know. I'm just so tired of this. What the hell are we doing here, Bob? Are we like being forced to play this in like a perpetual loop? I felt the same way she did, but there was nothing we could do. Not if we valued our lives. There's no escaping from here alive. We're living another day. But what are we living for? You really want to see the other side that badly? Yes. I laughed. When she had that look in her eye, I knew there was no convincing her otherwise. Even if she had to go alone, she'd see it through. At least there's no Jonas or fish sticks in these loops. That's fair. And I loved her for that. I guess you'll owe me $10 pretty soon.
You'll be the judge of that.
Yay. Okay. The whole family's here.
Oh my gosh. I heard what happened yesterday. Are you okay?
No worries, I'm good. Thanks, Yuri.
I'm so relieved.
Should you not be resting after yesterday? Nah, no need. I'm only going for scrapes and bruises. I'm surprised the both of you aren't dead after what you pulled.
Believe me too.
Wait, what?
I mean, no worries, Scarlet. I've been rollerblading for longer than most people have ever. Sure, I didn't just learn 2 days ago. Nuh-uh.
Technically, that's probably true, but...
You should teach us how to rollerblade, Ellie. Seems like it'll be fun. You sure, Tara? I feel like that might not be a good idea. Just like, you saw what happened to Bob? Do you want to go the same way as Bob? No? Okay. What's the worst that could happen?
I like your attitude, girl. Come on, let's hit the road. Yeah! Woo! Ellie grabbed Tara's hand and pulled her away. Sometime later. Hey, Tara, I was skating.
There's no words.
I think Ellie broke Tara. Uh-oh. Scarlet waved her hands frantically in front of Tara's face as if to check if anyone was still in there. Woo! Please wait! I can move.
Tara, are you in there?
Hey, Tara! The internet's back! I guess nobody's home. Is there a medic on the island? Luckily, Tara was fine. After that was resolved, we spent the rest of the morning playing video games as therapy for Tara. She still doesn't remember a thing about what happened. What did you see, Tara? I guess we'll never know. What did they show you? I figure it's about time to talk with Kat about my next date, but I feel a tap on my back. Kat, is that... I turned around, and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was.
Kat? No, this is Ellie.
Sorry, Ellie, what's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke.
Have you noticed anything weird lately?
What do you mean?
Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun on our date earlier, but something about the show is weird. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, because it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute.
Taking a nap in a forest at night? You're braver than most, Ellie.
Let me finish, God! When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed. And I swear I don't remember ever walking back.
Huh, that sounds pretty crazy if it really happened. What is this play? I swear to God, are we being like drugged and stuff? Bruh! You sure you didn't just have a weird dream?
Not that you mention it, I tried Scarlet's cooking for fun last night. That was
a big mistake. Big mistake.
Maybe I'm just imagining things, but... Did you notice anything strange happened last night?
I don't think so, but it was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it.
Damn! 5 girls today wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, couldn't help myself. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlet's cooking and chalk it up to a weird-ass dream. Thanks for listening, Bob. You're such a good listener, Bob.
Bruh! I know, right? Bruh! What is this game? Bruh! It's my pleasure, Ellie. Just savvy. Sure. Yeah, I guess this one. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure this is a modern visual novel. I'm sure they won't let me be an idiot. Okay.
See you later.
She ran off just as fast as she had come initially. Someone's in a hurry. Hey, Kat, I was looking for you.
Afternoon, Bob. Same here.
I wanted to ask, did you guys do anything last night to Ellie?
Not that I know of. Just have leaves the cast alone at night.
I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. How do you know that? How do you know that? Bob, you are so gullible. Oh my God. Right? No. No. Mina, after saying something stupid. Why didn't you stop me, game? You're a modern me. No, I mean more like, I think they have like modern, you know, saving and skipping and all of that stuff.
Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2, Death Game.
No? Okay.
You've done pretty decently with setting up Violet and Allie as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up.
Nice.
The romance, whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be going on dates with either of them. I'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. That sound good to you?
You almost make it sound like I have a choice.
I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Bob.
I trust her. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Are we back? Are we back? Hello? I don't know what's happening. My connection is so good today. What's going on? Oh my god. Did it betray me? Okay, I just don't know. I don't know why this game keeps... Like, is it this game that's doing it? Why? It's Friday night. Might be high on Twitch bandwidth. Yeah. As long as... But yeah, please do holler at me if the game looks like it's... If everything is lagging out or something.
But enough of the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today?
Ha ha ha. I guess I'd like to spend today with... Well, let's keep interchanging. Let's spend the day with Violet now. Smooth. Good. Thank you, Argo. I appreciate. Also, let me know if you want me to turn up the sound or anything. Yeah, it's not action. I know, but still, I just feel bad about it, you know? I want my streams to be good and enjoyable and all that stuff. Mwah. Violet.
Nice, I kinda had a feeling you would. I think Violet's somewhere around the mansion. Lead the way.
What do you mean, lead the way? I found Violet taking a walk outside the mansion. Hey, Violet, what's up?
Hello there, Bob. I just thought I'd take a nice afternoon walk. This place does truly just bring back memories of home.
You've lived on your own personal island?
Nothing quite that bored with sea.
Anyway, I've got a surprise for you. Wanna see?
For me?
I motioned for her to follow me into the mansion. Ooh. I asked Kat to pull a few strings and, well, we have everything we need to bake whatever we want now. Violet does have interesting shade of violet as outfit. Oh, come on. Not all of them have to correspond to of color. I mean... Terra's wearing green. Yeah, I know that there is kind of like a... like, there is some... When it comes to, like, what defines purples and blues and reds, people can get a bit heated. Like, that spectrum from, like, blue to red. People can get very heated about what defines what color. Like, when is it red? When is it pink? When is it purple? When is it blue? You know? Oh, okay, I thought Terra for sure would just be brown, but okay. Yeah.
Oh my!
Violet looked at me with childlike wonder in her eyes.
Let's get right to it then, why don't we?
She was practically shaking with this excitement. Her smile and laughter was possibly infectious. We decided to make a chocolate cake. It was her favorite flavor, and I don't remember mine. That said, I also don't remember a thing about how to make cakes, but with Violet it wasn't a problem. She got me up to speed with a soft and steady hand, and before long we had the cake in the oven baking away. I wish it took longer to make. Seeing Violet do what she loved most was a treat. When she pulled the cake out of the oven, she looked like a kid on Christmas Day. Aww. Look at her. Also, considering people have different amounts of specific color receptors, perceiving colors as differently is something quite common and topic of many arguments simply because you can't prove what you perceive. Yeah, like that's also another thing, right? Is that the way that I see Violet, like her color scheme can be different to someone else. I don't know. I can't prove what I see. Because our little shitty human eyes can't see anything, you know? You can really see when the frame rate drops because of Ducky. He's keeping track of frame.
Now, just for the finishing touches. A little more here, a little more there.
She was in her own world, humming away as she danced around the cake, decorating it as she went along. I couldn't help but smile and watch her in adoration. She's pure happiness right now. I wish I could take this moment and just freeze it in time for safekeeping.
I can't wait to share this with the others. But first, Bob, would you mind testing?
You don't have to ask. Believe me, I'm first in line to try it out.
Thank you, I just am unsure if what I make is worth eating or not.
What's that?
My family's caretaker, Lucine, was the one who taught me how to bake. Besides my sister, Lucine was the only one who ever bothered to try what I made. Sometimes I worry they told me it's delicious just to make me feel better.
I took a little off the top of her cake with my finger and licked it off. It's delicious, Violet. You better believe it.
Would you want to help me a little longer? I'm having far too much. It's too fun to stop just now. I've just started making some cookies, and I find I quite enjoy your company and help, Bob.
I'd love to. Let me know how I can help. I love that I'm touching this rant topic instead of actually working on my assignment. Go work on your assignment, Jesus. Violet passed me a bowl full of cookie dough, then a tray.
All you need to do is make little cookie-shaped pieces out of the dough, then put them on the tray. You'll try not to put any of them too close together on the tray, or it'll become something of a mutant cookie in the oven.
Colors! Colors! Yeah, cookies are hard to make. We actually followed my, a really good recipe once. That was when I was back in high school. It was like, we're talking like 2016 or something. When I was, so we were going to, my friend had, okay, so little backstory. One of my only friends in high school, had picked Russian. I picked German because I didn't want to do like a new language. So I just picked German and was just like, I'll just finish it, that's fine. But then they had like the Russian, class had like a movie night, and my friend was like, we should make some cookies. So we did make some chocolate cookies. Well, you know, like chocolate chip cookies, right? And we spent all day decorating them with like icing on top. No, not icing. What is it called? The other type that isn't icing, but I can't remember the name of right now. The very like sugary stuff. So we spent all day. We colored it in the colors of the Russian flag, and then we decorated cookies all day. We made it. We made it in time, but it took all fucking day, man. We were like I was at her house until like 9-10 p.m. just decorating cookies for the following day. Ah, that was fun. That was fun. Got it, no mutant cookies here. That was just what I thought about. And they were some pretty Russian flags, okay? And the movie was fun. I went with her because I made those fucking cookies, right? I ripped off a piece of dough from the bowl and rolled it into the size and shape of a cookie.
Perfect! You're natural.
Thanks, Violet. Wow. In the time it took me to make one, Violet had made 6 perfect cookies. Yeah, trying to do baking is like, okay, let's do this. A few hours later, oh, I just want to eat it. Yeah. That is so true. So true, bestie. She moved with mechanical efficiency as she kneaded balls of dough into perfectly shaped cookies. Wow, I thought you were great before, but you're really incredible. How long have you been doing this?
Perhaps since I was about, say, 5? To this day, it remains the only thing I can best my sister at.
I finished making another cookie as Violet finished 3 more. She held up one of the cookies and raised it to her face.
You've gotten quite skilled at this, Bob. I just wanted to say again, thank you for arranging this. I'm up top of the world right now.
It was my pleasure, Violet. Gosh, she's adorable when she smiles. I really want to make cake, but I just suck at, like, cooking. I'm way too clumsy, and I'm impatient, and There's too much that goes into it. Cookies, I can manage, because you really do just need to mix it up, roll them into little bowls, put them on the thingy, and then just yeet them into the oven. Like, it's not that bad. But, like, making a cheesecake, forget it. Forget it. My god. We keep going in the red. It's very sad. Yeah. I can't with cakes, like. For a few seconds we kept working on the cookies in amiable silence, our eyes locked on each other's. Like, I don't know. I mean, I guess it's mostly like the whole like mixing process and that it has to cool down for hours and hours and hours and hours. Oh, also, I guess it depends on what cheesecake, because what I'm thinking of is those cheesecakes where it's like you have the bottom, and then you have like the main part, and then you have like a fruit or something in like jelly on top. That's the shit that I'm thinking about. You know? You said you had a sister.
Why, yes indeed. Viola Valentine. First twins in the family. Oh, I'm out of room on my tray.
She flashed a devious smile in my direction right before she lightly threw a dough ball at my face. Wasn't that cheeky? Before I could react, it splattered against us and stuck to my face. No! Yeah, the jelly part. Yeah, that's the part that scares me. But I really want to make a peach cheesecake like that, and I just can't. She burst into childlike laughter.
Nice catch, Bob. Perhaps you might try using your hands next time.
Oh, it's on. Because it needs to get into this mid-state where it's all liquidy but sturdy enough to fill the top.
Thank you.
I would like one.
Yay!
I couldn't stop myself from smiling as I grabbed some ammo from my own cookie tray and threw them at her. She dodged it with ease and laughed.
It's quite humorous how an old caretaker managed to do what you're struggling to do now.
I interrupted her gloating with another dough ball throw. This time it made a satisfying splat against her left cheek. Strike!
Oh, you are so going down.
Her smile turned devilish as she grabbed another dough ball.
Hi, Jeep! Hello, welcome to the stream. It's so nice to have you. Hello.
We are, playing with food. Because that is definitely something adults should be doing. The worst part about adding peaches on top of a case is trying not to eat them while doing so. Me! I love canned peaches, like it's my I could eat them just straight out of the can, like I do that sometimes. I just like take like some like they come in those halves, so I take like a few of them and then I cut them into like edible pieces and then I like eat them with a fork. I do that. Totally. Oh shit. I've only a second before her next volley. Do we want to be offensive or defensive? What are we gonna do, guys? I eat them and drink syrup and it's perfect. Yeah, you get me. What should we? Should we attaku or proteku? Should be offended, Mina, if you... Let's try being... I ducked behind the kitchen counter. An instant later, a dough ball flew above my head. Ha! Nice! While I was gloating, Violet threw a dough ball that splattered against my forehead. Ah! And then another landed right next to it. Ah! Mercy! And then another. I crumpled to the floor in defeat.
I declare this my victory in absolute confidence.
She laughed as she pointed adult dough on my face. I took the opportunity to interrupt her speech with another dough ball. It splattered right against her left cheek.
Oh, you're even more dead now.
Forget surviving this crazy TV show. I don't know if I'm surviving the next 5 minutes. It was like looking a tiger dead in the eye. Violet reloaded her ammo and was winding up for another throw. It was all I could do to reach for one more ball and scream in defiance. Bring it on! I say you can still hear my screams in that kitchen to this day. We finished cleaning up after our impromptu food fight and brought the desserts that survived the Great War to the porch. Her smile and laughter were infectious.
Hi, Joe Barra! Hello!
We just got finished getting fucked over in a food fight.
Pardon me, but I guess we can rule out you being a baseball player before you had come to this island.
I've been here the whole time just doing some stuff. Ooh, it's so nice to have you, Jobara! She put her hand tenderly against my face as she wiped off some remaining dough. Yes, I still have dough on my face. Oh, rip me. You looked ice yet again? Her eyes were practically magnetic.
Thanks for playing along, Bob. I suppose it's been too long since I've had that much fun. So, thank you for indulging my little whim.
It was a lot of fun for me too, Violet. Don't mention it. Besides, I think I got a few good hits in to make it worth it.
I'm worried for you. It appears your amnesia's getting even worse.
Violet laughed as she picked up some more crumbs off my face and licked them off her finger. Her eyes seemed to linger on mine.
I do hope we can spend more time together soon. I quite like this.
I liked it, Violet. I had a lot of fun with you too. You're full of surprises, you know.
Just wait and see. There's more where that came from.
We spent the rest of the day talking and eating little desserts together on the porch. Though Violet seemed quite distant when I first met her, I learned that the real Violet was nothing like that at all, and full of surprises. She could be unexpectedly shy one moment, then mischievous as a child another. One thing's for sure, being around her makes my heart skip a beat and the time fly. Before I realized how much time had passed, it was already pitch black outside. Yeah, that was very dark. Wow. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Oh, I wonder who this is! Hey, Kat. I thought you weren't going to come over tonight.
Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things.
I am doing well today. I think. I'm sad that my streams keep, like, being, like, they keep being frame rate issues. I don't know if it's, like, Twitch that's doing it, or if it's, like, my network, but today my network was really fast, so I'm like, that can't be it. Is everything okay?
Good as always. Care to join me for a walk?
Sure, sounds nice. It's good, I think. Yeah. Oh, oops. I have no idea why that just happened. Then away we go. We walked over Like's pace with Kat slightly ahead, leading the way. Okay.
So, how are you feeling about day 3, Bob?
It's like, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I hope so. I wish my stream would stop.
You still feeling Violet?
I mean... yeah. For now, yes. Violet is still the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. Violet is an incredible woman in every way. Something about her just keeps pulling me in. You just can't get enough of that, you know?
Oh, that's cute. Also a perfect answer for the cameras, thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving Violet's fanbase some more things to go rabbit over soon,
You can say that again.
Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've at least got one girl you're interested in, but it helps you got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, you'll be going on a date with your other soulmate candidate instead. Let's milk this love triangle for all it's worth.
I feel like technical difficulties sometimes just happen and it sucks. Yeah, it's just... like the stream, I was doing it on Tuesday, right? And it just died. Like, it just died.
That was... sound good to you?
That was really pain pickle. Like, wow. I'm noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't.
None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion?
Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence.
Night!
See you later, Kat. So I'm constantly looking out. Oh. I mean, it's definitely not as bad as that one, like, Ace Attorney episode. That one had, like, 20%, or, like, 20-30% drop frames. This is only at, like, 6. So it could be worse, but it also could be better. If we could cause trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us.
There's a chance we have to take.
I know, but we need to know what we're up against.
We know the island better than anyone by now, Bob. We'll be fine.
I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiment. Are you lurking on it a bit? I mean, I'm lurking on myself in like Twitch mod mode, but that's about it. I mean, I can try going on my phone instead, but I don't have any Wi-Fi on my phone, so that would be bad. But yeah, I'm lurking on myself because I need to have like mod thing open. So I don't know if it's that, maybe? Let me just... Okay, there we go. There shouldn't be anything else, no? But the thing is, I drop frames from network, not encoding or rendering. I'll do that, but yeah, it's the network, so I don't know if that will make any difference. Thank you. All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype, the one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. What the fuck is going on?
Not to mention the old test audiences too. Shit.
I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught.
I get what you're trying to say. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late.
You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Yeah. Yeah, I did it. I paused the playing. Who are you? Somehow I know you're close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends. Ah! Second go. I walked down to the kitchen where the girls were having breakfast.
So how was the date? Yeah, tell us.
Sarah was furiously scribbling down notes with the title War Plants in bold. She's hiding this very well.
Was really quite nice. We actually made this cake and the cookies yesterday together, Bob and I. I hope you will enjoy it. They're amazing, Violet. Thanks for making it for us. Thanks so much. They're so delicious.
Sarah scribbled, war of attrition is likely not an option.
What are you writing there, Tara? Nothing.
I like how I can just watch someone streaming completely zone out the game and what happens in the game. That way I can avoid spoilers, Lamau. Good! Just listen to me be a potato. That's fine.
So, how come there's cookie batter everywhere? No matter where I look, I can see batter of every surface on the kitchen.
It wasn't just the batter. Violet and I had knocked over quite a few things in our firefight.
Oh, that's... You sure it was just baking together?
Oh, I thought it was more than that. I chevrated as if I was heartbroken.
Gotta hand it to you, Violet. I didn't think you had it in you. Hubba hubba.
What? What does that mean?
Wait, no! Nothing like that happened.
Ellie and I laughed and made finger guns at each other. Oh no! Does this mean Ellie is bi? Is that the... No. Okay.
I don't get it. That's because you're a good person, Yui.
Oh, I think what Ellie is trying to say is that Violet and Bob... Ellie stuffed a cookie into Scarlett's mouth before she could finish her sentence.
Shut up! Wow, these cookies are pretty useful. You gotta teach me how to make these sometimes, Violet. It would be my pleasure, Ellie. Ooh, teach me too. Why should Bob have all the good stuff?
Oh wow, she's really just like,
I'm gunning for Violet and you can't stop me. Ah.
Oh, she took that. It's the only time I paid attention to the game when the episode 4 thing showed up because, yeah, it's very loud, isn't it? I'm also like, ah, whenever it happens. We spent the rest of the morning fooling around in the kitchen.
Yay. Ugh, my head.
You okay? You don't look so good.
It's so loud. Ugh, my head's killing me after I had a ton of wine last night. I still had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Ladies and gentlemen, I present the woman who decides whether I get to live or die every night.
And she was very, very drunk when she did just that.
Thank you. I'll be here all week. Clearly you're still alive, Bob, so it's all good. Believe me, You'd drink too if you worked here. Just look at the Brothers 5. Working at Futuristic Evil Corp TM has to come with some benefits, right? You'd think. But we still have to pay for dental out of pocket. Before I forget what this show's all about. Today's the day you go on a date with? Oh, she are the soulmate candidate again.
Ellie. Ellie. How much did you drink last night, Kat?
Whatever, I knew that. Just teasing you, duh.
Right.
Alright, let's get the second date with Ellie started. Woo! Whoa, someone tell the world to stop spinning it like a little bitch.
I'm pretty much fucked, huh? Oh, I'm screwed. Oh.
Howdy, Bob. You ready for round 2? I figure you might want to hang out somewhere where rollerblades don't work.
Oh, I spent all night dreaming of the next chance I could use those 2 little death machines.
Then I think you'll love what we got in store today. There's no wheels where we're going.
What do you mean?
You'll see. Follow me. Oh, first I'm gonna need you to close your eyes.
I'm not sure I like where this is going. Nope, I don't.
Nothing to worry about, Bob. I'll be right next to you the whole time.
Because that's always gone well.
Hasn't it?
Ellie moved behind me and covered my eyes with her hands.
Now let's just keep walking forward. Trust me.
Right. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't somewhat enjoying this. My heart skipped a beat when she wrapped her arms around me. I cautiously took step after step forward. First I felt dirt, then sand, then water? Are you trying to make me drown myself?
Of course not. No, I have to admit, this does look a lot like how they killed people back in the day. You're gonna want to take a really high step forward next, or it's gonna hurt!
It's my right leg as high as I could to step forward. Something changed, like metal. Oh! Next I brought over my left leg.
Keep your eyes closed for just a second longer. I'm just gonna do one thing.
Ellie let go of me and took a few steps forward.
Brace yourself!
Wait, what's... Yeah, we're on a boat. I thought so too. I was knocked off my feet by the sudden movement and opened my eyes on reflex. Water sprayed onto my body as I struggled to regain my balance.
All aboard the SS St. Alley.
When and where did you get a boat?
Pretty cool, right? I found this baby in the back of the mansion this morning.
You just found it?
Anyway, I asked Kat if I could take it for a spin. She said as long as we stay within a few clicks of the island, we're good. The engine will automatically shut off. So I thought, why not have a little joyride around the island?
Yeah, I like the sound of that. Way less dangerous than last time, that's for sure.
And away we go!
We cruised around the island for a while, taking note of the different buildings covering the island. The mansion seemed so small from way out here. Hours flew by as we cruised around. Wait. I do not like how this, like... Ellie took a deep breath and sighed. You okay, Ellie? You don't seem as chipper as usual. This background is really dark. Isn't it?
I guess I'm a little homesick. There's nothing to do with you, promise, just... I'm just worried about my old man.
I'm sorry it wasn't your father.
Oh yeah, he's long gone. You know the old story about New Asia. Talking about Lucas. He was a good friend of my dad's, and he's taking care of me and a whole lot of other kids.
Sounds like a cool dude. Well, oh wait, are these ominous sounds in my ears? Is that the boat? This is uncomfortable. It looks like a volcano is erupting or something. Yeah, exactly. This isn't like a sunset. This is like blood moon. This is very blood moon. Sounds like a cool dude.
You sure have a way with words, don't you, Bob? Don't hold so much of the past and it just slows you down.
Couldn't agree more. I don't remember a shit.
Is that the amnesia talking?
Who knows? She laughed as she put her hand tenderly against my cheek.
I'm more worried that he'll get himself into trouble if I'm not around to keep him in check.
What's he like?
Let's just say that a lot of how I act is from him, but I'm much more restrained.
Oh god. If you're like this, I guess I wouldn't survive even a single day hanging out with him.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, nothing at all. Ellie made a sharp turn. The sudden force almost threw me out of the boat. Hey, what's that for?
Oh, nothing at all.
I couldn't help but smile at her. She was practically shining when she had that devilish grin. I'm sure he's doing just fine, Ellie. He's probably watching right now, just to make sure you're safe.
You're probably right, now that I think about it. He always wastes the day watching shitty reality TV shows. Which gives me an idea.
What's that? With one hand on the wheel, Ellie turned to me and kissed me on the lips. Kissed her back. It felt like lightning was running through my veins. They both started to rock back and forth more uncontrollably, but we didn't stop.
That's gotta give Lucas a heart attack. Seriously, what kind of father lets their daughter go on a trashy show like this?
Couldn't help but laugh.
Whatever. It's been a fun ride so far. And here's to the next one with you, Bob.
She kissed me again, sending the boat into an erratic frenzy. Don't crash the boat, please! Kiss? I know. Ooh.
Ooh. Scandalous.
We spent the rest of the day together cruising around on the boat till we ran out of daylight. I don't know, that was not a romantic sunset, but I was feeling too restless after today's date to wait in my room, so I went for a walk downstairs. I decided to walk to the kitchen and opened the fridge. Turns out there were some leftover cookies that Violet and I had made together. I grabbed a few and wolfed them down. Delicious!
Not a case of the midnight munchies.
I figured I'd do my civil duty and help finish the cookies Violet and I made.
Right, only a good Samaritan would finish all the cookies so no one else would have to make that sacrifice.
I'm just too good of a person, I know. Gets me in trouble sometimes.
Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you.
What's up?
How's your date with Allie today go?
Awesome! It's pretty great. There's never a dull moment with Allie. I'm just scratching the surface, but I like what I see and I really want to get to know her more.
Interesting. That's good. Allie's pretty out there as far as people go. I can see why she'd have a hard time opening up. But from what I saw today, I'm sure if anyone can, it'd be you. People thought she didn't have much of a chance here, but I guess you two are proving him wrong. Anyway, you're probably safe for at least another day thanks to the ongoing rivalry between Violet and Allie. The stakes are rising and so are precious ratings, so without further ado, it's time for phase 3.
Oh shit.
You've only got one date left with each of them before the final day. So make them count. You're not out of the woods just yet.
Will do!
Alright, good. Well, I need to get back to preparing for tomorrow's show. And you better rest up for tomorrow. You only get one first date with a girl, right?
Sounds good to me, Cat.
See you later, Bob.
Good night, Cat. And thanks for the help. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you.
Don't thank me yet.
I walked back to my room and plopped on my bed. Good night, world. Time to get some shut-eye.
Alright, we are out of the mansion. Next up, the beach. I told you the staff wouldn't suspect a thing.
It's because nobody's been stupid enough to try to escape till now.
Maybe people should have been a little more stupid a little sooner.
Easier said than done. He grabbed my hand and pulled me along.
We'll go through the forest, come on.
We ran through the forest as if the devil were chasing us. The truth was not far from it.
Okay, I can see the pier now, and the boat. We're this close to getting out of here.
She always put on her bravest face when she was afraid.
We're gonna make it, right?
Of course. The boat's just a little further, and no one's on her tail.
I can't believe it. We're finally getting out of here. We're finally gonna leave, Bob.
About time if you ask me. Oh shit!
I've dreamt on this moment every day since. Who knows how long we've been trapped here by now.
Just turn it down a little bit. Just a tiny bit. This music is suddenly a lot louder!
But I never thought I could escape till I got to know you.
I laughed. You're giving me too much credit. It was your idea. Find any other sane person and they would have told you the same things.
Same people didn't try to escape with me.
I wouldn't have stayed sane if it weren't for you, though. She laughed. That was my favorite sound.
Let's get back to matters at hand. We both know this is where the rubber meets the road.
Yeah.
Now it's just a mad dash to the finish. You ready to run?
No. I'm kidding. Let's go. Favorite sound of mine once more. I hope it's not the last time I hear it. Ah! Third time's the charm.
A beach scene? Seriously. Not only gratuitous, but also predictable. Oh, come on! It's the beach! Don't be so negative! I guess you're right. It's not every day you get to go to the beach. Are you alright, Sarah? You've looked better.
Sarah was practically crawling on the beach sand, like a zombie with one arm.
Sunlight, my worst enemy. We meet again, you piece of shit! There's some shade under the beach umbrellas over there, Sarah. You look like you could use it. Ah!
I swear I've never seen Sarah move so fast. Ship! Ship! She run.
Let's go in the water, come on.
Scarlet grabbed Violet by her hand and pulled her towards the water. Dang! Scarlet is Team Violet. She's going for it. Tell me she isn't. She is definitely gunning for Violet, and we are in trouble. We're in trouble, folks.
Oh, but I didn't bring anything to chase. Now that's the spirit. Uh-oh.
That was way too hot. That was way too bad.
Now that's the spirit. Wait up, you guys. And just like that, they're off.
You have to join them?
It'd be crazy to miss out on this. Just one thing first.
Wah! Jesus. Ellie pulled me in with her arms and kissed me passionately.
It's hotter when the other girls are around. You think they saw?
Couldn't stop my jaw from dropping.
The look on your face is priceless, my god.
She is daunting, Jesus.
Try to keep up.
Ellie ran to join the other girls in the water. Miss Mountain followed suit. We spent the rest of the morning enjoying the warm weather on the beach.
Morning, Bob.
Time sure flies, huh? The show's almost over and you'll be able to go back to your regular life soon. No idea if that's gonna have any less headaches, though. Who knows? As strange as it sounds, I've had some fun here. The whole getting murdered thing is great, but it hasn't been all bad.
I did mention that other people would kill to be in your position.
On second thought, they definitely haven't thought it through enough.
Probably not. Well, back to business. It's time to pick who you go on your first third date with. Just the unlucky soulmate candidate today.
Well, I mean, we've been doing the same thing each time, so we're just gonna go with Violet again. Violet.
You didn't let me down, Bob. I had my doubts with Violet at first, but now I can see why she's the audience favorite. Don't mess it up.
Wouldn't dream of it. Okay, where are we going now? Kitchen. I found Violet in the same place I met her. She was taking out a fresh batch of cookies from the oven. Morning, Violet. I stood next to her and grabbed one of the cookies in one smooth motion. Ow! Hot! I flung the cookie into my mouth anyway. Yep, that is the cookie mood. Just eat them. Eat the cookies. I just realized you would ship your main character with Cat. Your shipmate would be Bobcat. That's hilarious. I love it! Worth the pain. Damn, that was delicious.
Wait a moment, you silly goose. You never fail to make me laugh, Bob. I quite admire that.
I did a mocking bow with my arms behind my back and put on my best fancy accent. The pleasure is all mine, milady.
Stop, you!
I wolfed down another cookie. Hell yeah! Cookie, cookie, cookie.
You do know those are for sharing with everyone, right?
I'm part of everyone. What's the problem here? Me, 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 me. We laughed together at the bit we were performing.
Oh, that reminds me, Bob.
What's up, Violet?
It's come to my attention that this show will be ending quite soon.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, do cheer up, please. I don't intend to feel sorry for myself. Instead, I want to use the time we have left here to do something I've always longed to do.
And what's that?
What I want is to go on a date, the kind that normal people go on. The kind that I've only read about, having a picnic, watching a movie at the theater, long walks on the beach. Even something crazy like a paint night. And then we can watch the sunset go down together, and it'll be so romantic.
Her enthusiasm was adorable. She was practically bouncing around the room like a ping pong ball. Ping pong. I think we can make it happen. I think Bob's, what can you say, metaphors are actually really funny.
Can we now? Which one?
Why not all of them? She's got the most beautiful smile, damn.
Really? You've got to be kidding me.
You can count on me, Violet. I'll make it happen.
Yay!
Aw. He did a little cheer and dance. Gosh, I can't stop smiling looking at her. So cute! That said, I have no idea what to do. Guess it'll be touch and go.
It wouldn't be fair if you figured out everything. Let me handle the picnic.
She pulled out a basket from behind her.
Care to join me in the lovely outdoors?
I wouldn't miss this for the world, Violet. Oh my god! We walked outside for a while, then settled on a lovely spot with a nice mix of shade and sunlight for our picnic. The way her silver caught the sunlight, it was enough to make you believe in angels. She was so beautiful.
Dig in. We've brought plenty. Please don't hold yourself back.
I've got to be the luckiest person alive.
Save the talk for after you try this. I'm letting you have the first bite.
Should I be worried? I smiled as she mock pouted. Just kidding. She laughed and smiled as she spoon-fed me a delicious egg roll. Called it! I'm the luckiest person alive. Violet? Wait. Why? I'm not sure what the... Not just because the food's delicious, but because you're here next to me, Violet. You've made this week so special.
I feel the same way, Bob. And there's more where that came from.
You're absolutely right. I've got something prepared for just the two of us next.
You owe me one, Bob!
Violins. Oh, like that! I get it. You wanted me to say Violet? Is that what you wanted me to say? It finally dawned on me what you were trying to make me say. We enjoyed the delicious food and conversation over the rest of the afternoon. We walked back to the mansion hand in hand, smiling all the while. Next up, the only movie theater on the island.
I didn't know we had a room like this in the mansion.
I'm not surprised. Tara's pretty territorial about this room from what I've seen and heard. But right now, it's our very own private movie theater. I did a little jazz hands at the TV. Violet clapped as if I had just put on a performance of a lifetime. I made a dramatic bow, then took a look at what movies we had in store. Let's see, we have rom-coms, fantasy, medieval movies, war movies, a few superhero movies, and last but not least, a horror movie. I put on a rom-com. From what Violet was saying earlier, this would definitely be her favorite. Started the movie, then went back and sat next to Violet, with my arm around her. The story was about a girl who moved to a place called New York to become a writer, falls in love with a boy she meets there, and eventually realizes her dream and her love. That sounds familiar, but then again, don't they all? It wasn't anything special, but Violet was thoroughly entranced with the whole movie. Me, I was more entranced by her. After the credits rolled, Violet practically burst into tears. This was the best movie I've ever seen in my whole life! My whole life! And how about we take a scene you like from the movie and turn it into a painting?
Oh my gosh, you didn't!
Just wait right here for a second.
Okay.
I had no idea where to find art supplies, but I knew if there was anyone who could, it was Kat. Kat, I think you know the sitch.
You got some nerve putting this together at the last minute, but I like that about you. 4. Set up everything they need for a paint night in the main hall of the mansion. Stat! Oh man, I just finished my shift! Even better, you've got free time for this.
So we started painting on canvases in the main hall. I think I'll paint a picture of... I'm a romantic. I wanna do this. Violet and I watching the movie together. This counts, right?
What are you painting, Bob?
I'm painting a picture of us watching the movie together. It's the most beautiful scene from the movie, you know? It'd be a shame not to capture it.
You're quite the flirt, you know that? But I like that about you.
A smile could melt the coldest heart. So which scene are you painting, Violet?
I'm drawing the scene where the girl runs out in the rain to tell the boy that she loves her.
It was just so romantic. What? That's a confusing sentence. She sighed like a love-struck teenager. I could tell she was putting her whole heart into her painting. She captured the scene perfectly. As for me, let's just say I was more focused on making the people have the right number of heads and was working from there. An hour or so later, we finished and compared our final artworks. She's an incredibly talented artist. Me, not so much. That was embarrassing, but man, it was worth it just to see her smile and break into laughter. Her laughter was interrupted by a gurgle from her stomach.
Mother would punish me for sure if she heard me make that sound, but who cares now?
Violet was unstoppable at this point. Is it time for dinner?
I do believe it is.
I volunteered to cook, but she wanted to go back to the restaurant that we went to on our first date, so we did. Having a laugh. Apparently, she was trying too hard to be prim and proper back then, and didn't actually get to eat as much as she wanted. Shade up a storm. Almost literally. Almost. We spent it all wolfing down delicious food without a care in the world and laughing about scenes in the movie and our little artsy adventure. Then finally, we went for the long-awaited walk on the beach. I swear to God, this like picture of like the night sky is so ominous. Is it just me? Sorry. We held hands as we walked along the ocean. The waves of the ocean seemed to play music for us as we skirted by. At times we talked without end. At other times we enjoyed each other's company and warmth in silence. Don't worry, it's probably a nuclear bomb going off somewhere 300 kilometers away. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Either way, we were as happy as can be. We talked about the past, the present, and future. Oh, we talked about how the past, the present, and future were so different than before because of each other, I think.
You know, Bob, if you asked me to marry you right now, without a doubt, I'd accept. I know it sounds quite crazy to say that in such a short period of time, but I just know.
She kissed me passionately, with everything she had. And what came next was the perfect ending to our lovely date.
Come closer.
Uh-oh. Second base, everyone. Sentence hard, especially made of duct tape words. Yep. Second base, everyone. After today's date with Violet, I decided to take a stroll around the mansion. This one looks a bit more serene, I think. The night was clear as could be. A light breeze made it just a bit chilly, but not enough that I'd need to put on more. I found myself fixating on the moon without thinking.
I thought I'd found you here.
Why's that?
Just a gut feeling in the island-wide surveillance system. You doing okay?
Yeah, I'm just thinking. Can't believe the show's almost over. Didn't feel real earlier today.
Time sure flies, doesn't it? You've only got the last fair date with Ali tomorrow, then the final ceremony on the day after. Speaking of which, how was your date with Violet today?
Amazing! Being with Violet makes me feel like we're on top of the world. Somehow she takes my breath away with how cool she can be. And at the same time she makes me laugh like a child alongside her. I had no idea that I'd fall for her so hard after our first meeting, but I couldn't help myself. And now, what I want most is to make her the happiest woman in the world.
Now that's what I like to hear. I had my doubts at first, but you two really stole the show. And with good reason. I feel like our viewers got to see a glimpse of what your life together would be like. Maybe the mess in the kitchen won't be from the dough next time,
No comment.
Really, the 3 days were all you needed to figure out if a marriage would last. If this TV gig doesn't work out, maybe I should become a marriage counselor. Anyway, I'd love to stay and chat, but I've got to get some work done tonight to prep for the ending of the show. You know what? I could use some company, and it's not like you were up to anything.
I'd reach her hand out to me, put my hand in hers on instinct. With her hand in mine, she pulled me with her to the library?
Yeah, look at that! It's a portrait of me. Do you like it? Now you're probably wondering, why did I bring you here of all places?
You like to read?
Well, yes, but no.
Oh, okay. Just do what you can today, Argo, okay? And then we'll look at it tomorrow.
There's no internet for us goons, so here's where we store most of our information. Records of every single run of the show, building and security details, guard schedules, and most importantly, salary records. It's hidden in plain sight as regular books. You need to know how to decipher them, though. They're pretty useless to the average person.
Interesting and also a little unnecessary. We're just gonna read a book.
Oh, I knew the state of education was bad, but not this bad.
Yeah, love you, bestie. Mwah. Still doesn't answer why you brought me here.
Well, you see, I have this lovely chair and table here that I do so love to work on. It's truly, truly exhausting for me to get up from this lovely arrangement to have to fetch each book I need to reference. So,
You want me to grab your books for you so you can just stay here?
I'm glad you understand. And you know, I'm doing everything I can to keep you alive, and it's just a teeny tiny favor.
Couldn't help but laugh at her mock pout. Sure, cat, it's the least I can do.
Great! Alright, to start, I need you to grab me the Princess of Aberanda and 100 easy recipes for a Philosopher's Stone, and...
I regret everything. Everything! This must be the 100th batch of books I've had to deliver. It's been hours! Seriously, whoever designed the system should be shot. I've tried to read a few of the books I was delivering, but like Kat said, they just seemed like regular books.
And that's a wrap. Thanks for the help, Bob. I'll send you a thank you card for when you're off this island or something.
At that rate, that was pretty much slave labor.
I like to think of it more as unpaid charity work. You've got one last day tomorrow. Don't mess it up. I'm curious, what's the first thing you're gonna do when you're out of here?
Honestly, I'm not sure. Maybe try to figure out what my life was before. Who knows?
That's as good a start as any. Well, I gotta get back to editing. Night, Bob.
See you, Cat. Guess I'll head back to my room and call it a night. Good night, bestie. The alarms were deafening. We planned for every possibility we could, but it wasn't enough. We made it to the ship, but it still wasn't enough. Our one saving grace, the ship, wouldn't start. Someone tampered with it, and there's no time to fix it.
That's it then.
I couldn't find the words to say. I love you.
I love you too, Bob. I wish we could have met anywhere but here.
She held me in her arms with the last of her strength. All that's left to do is wait. Goodbye, love. Wah! Why does it have to be so loud? She slept with that? Oh, gee. Waking up next to Violet felt like waking up next to an angel. We had walked back from the beach past midnight last night, so any rest we could get was very welcome. For several minutes, all I could do was watch her silver hair catch the sunlight. She was the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen.
Morning, Bob.
Yeah, I saw, I checked the full playthrough being like 7-8 hours long. Like, it's not actually that long.
Morning, Bob.
Morning to you too, Violet. I know, right?
Do you mind if we just perhaps stay here for a spell?
Not one bit.
Fantastic.
She rolled herself towards me and hugged me with all her strength.
Now take backs.
We laid together in the bed all morning, enjoying each other's warmth and company. I don't want this moment to end.
I simply cannot wait till we leave here together, Bob. We'll be the greatest partnership for all time. An empire like no other.
I do like an ambitious woman.
Well, it's time for you to spend some time with another girl, no?
Yeah, sorry about that. It's in the contract.
It's no matter. To bicker about this would be fruitless. It's the very nature of the show. You entertained yourself with whoever today's date will be. But know that anything she could offer would pale to what a queen could.
Dang. Well, look at who crawled out of an economy class airplane toilet. And good morning to you too, Damien.
Bob, don't mind him. Damien was just telling me the news. Your ratings are doing really well so far. At this rate, I really think you might get out of here.
That's great news. I wouldn't celebrate just yet. Because you've done well till now, it doesn't mean you won't jump the shark today. Your ratings today need to be higher than they've ever been, or you'll get axed. Axed literally if I'm around with your numbers up. Guess we'll find that out together, won't we? Later. Good, I don't like doing his voice too much.
Sorry about him. He can be a little mean sometimes.
A little mean? A little? A murder threat is a little mean, I know, right?
Anyway, you ready for your last date with Allie? It's just this last date, and tomorrow will be the final ceremony.
I'm ready as I'll ever be. Damien looks like that of Gura who went out to get milk at light speed.
Fantastic. Then we'll start filming right away. Good luck, Bob. You'll need it.
Thanks, Cat. I owe you one. Time for my last date with Allie. Boop boop. Okay, where is she hiding? The beach. Makes sense. It's where she's been this whole time, so... I found Allie by the beach, or more accurately, she came running to me. You are not gonna believe this, Bob. What's that?
Alright, who took my keys? You've got 10 seconds before I take it out of Forrest's paycheck.
Oh, come on!
We'll walk and talk, come on. Well, let's walk, maybe more like run like hell. Forrest's not gonna be happy when he finds out that I... Ah, whatever, come on, let's go!
She grabbed my hand and pulled me with her into the forest, clearing nearby. What's going on?
You're not gonna believe what I just found.
What's that?
Well, I was wondering how to top the 2 previous dates when I stumbled upon. Ah, wait a minute, it's better if I surprise you.
I'm gonna have to close my eyes again, right?
I love how fast you learn things, Bob.
She was singing as she covered my eyes with one hand and pulled me alongside with the other. She pulled me along step by step. I can't say I wasn't enjoying it. I know, right? Is this a staircase? It feels like metal beneath me. In the middle of the forest?
Just a bit more now. Alright. You can open your eyes now.
How on earth? What? Oh, this is where we started. We were inside a small plane. The very same one I've been rudely awakened in my first day here. How did you even...
I was just sitting in the forest, so I thought, why not, right?
I have so many questions. Wait a minute, are you planning on... Without even bothering to answer me, Ellie rushed to the cockpit. Oh crap! Here's to hoping this goes better than the rollerblades.
Hi, I wonder what this big red button does.
Oh god, get me out of here! I ran for the door, but it was already shut tight.
And away we go!
The engine of the plane roared as we took off. I slammed into the side of the door. Oof.
Come on, be honest. You're thinking the same thing. You put a big, juicy red button there, completely unattended, and you expect a citizen like me to not press it? You're bonkers!
You've got a point, but do you have any idea how to fly this thing? Wait a minute, if you're talking to me here, then who's flying the plane?
Technically nobody, but...
Crash. The right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. We hit it hard enough for it to be slightly deformed. Oof! I slammed into the wall yet again.
Well, we don't need that wing anyway. We still have the other one. Exactly like kidneys.
Forget killer dating shows. Forget Damien and Kat. Ellie was gonna be the death of me. I tried to run to the cockpit, but it was all I could do to stay upright as the plane teetered back and forth.
I'm just kidding, I've got this.
Ellie ran to the cockpit without breaking a sweat. Meanwhile, I did my best impression of a ball in a pinball machine. Me! Find love or die dating Ellie. Yeah, you really? Like, God.
Alright, I got this.
The plane seemed to stabilize in a matter of seconds. Oh, thank God, I really thought we were gonna crash.
Oops.
Once again, the right wing of the plane smashed into a tree. Somehow it was bent back into its original shape!
Not so bad, if I do say so myself.
Alright, that was dumb luck and you know it.
And now for the moment you've all been waiting for.
We started gaining altitude, slowly at first, but then faster and faster, higher and higher. Before long, we were soaring high above the trees. Ellie yelled out in triumph.
Woo!
I joined in and yelled out with glee.
It's a pretty great feeling, huh?
Not dying in a fiery plane crash?
Flying free. Without it, what's the point of living?
Talking about freedom or flying.
Ah, why not both? That said, there's another reason I flew us up here.
What's that, Ellie?
This is the only place I could find on the island that wasn't bugged. No one can eavesdrop on us here. And sorry for the turbulence, but without it, they might have heard me disable the bugs in here. Believe me, I looked for a safe place as hard as I could. That's why I got the rollerblades in the boat earlier, to find a safe place to talk as fast as possible.
I'm guessing you know what the show's really about then.
Unfortunately, yeah. What a bummer, am I right? Fortunately, I don't think you do, and I can't risk telling you everything either.
What? Why?
Believe me, you're better off not knowing.
What? Ellie, what are you hiding? Who are you really?
Look, we don't have much time before we'll have to land. This thing's already almost out of fuel.
Sure enough, we'd already started descending.
Please just trust me. I'm on your side, Bob.
Actually, I'm not surprised that Ellie turned out to be this character, because from the beginning, she's kind of been... I don't know, you know, she's kind of been talking in a way where it's hard to tell if she's telling the truth or lies, so she's probably a pretty good actor, I think.
I know there's so many lies going around here, but I really want to help us you get out of here. Though I have to admit, it wasn't on my to-do list at first. It's a good thing you're so cute. Thank you! Oh my god. I'm kidding, Tease. Do you trust me?
Yeah, I do. I actually genuinely do, yes. Yes. Of course I do, Ellie. You know that.
You won't regret it. Promise.
So what can you tell me?
There's no time. Long story short, there's something on this island I need to find that the people I work with need. It's life or death. Not just for you and me, but for countless others. I came here to save you all, and I won't give up until I have.
Yeah, exactly.
So at this point, I've done all I can. It's all in his hands now.
Whose?
No time to talk. We're almost back in range of the island's recording network. No matter what, don't tell anybody what happened here. Not even a little bit. Not even if you think you can trust them. Are we clear?
Crystal. Plane flew lower and lower. It's like, I trust you, but like not really, but you have no other way to go. So might as well. Well, cause like, I don't know. I just, it's a gut feeling, but I trust her. The plane flew lower and lower.
Alright, we're about to be back in the recording zone. What else? What else? Ah. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
That really doesn't limit it much.
I guess not.
After we landed, Kat scolded us for taking the plane. Kat and Ellie seems to exchange more than a few uneasy glances as we got off the plane. As we were walking away, I heard Kat whisper something to Ellie.
Nice try.
And then I saw something I'd never seen before, and I would never see again. The sky rapidly turned from bright blue to black, as if it were water being drowned in the darkest thing. Then the bright sun in the sky went out, like a candle in the wind. Even though I knew I was standing outside, I couldn't even see my hands in front of my face. Then I felt somebody grab me from behind. No, not somebody. It must have been several people. They forced me to the ground and cuffed me behind my back. I will say, the sound effects are kind of funny. Even when the scenes are very serious. It's that very, like, generic punch. I screamed, but there was no sound. Punch. That's not me doing that, by the way. I tried to fight, but there's no way out. I screamed at Ellie for her to run as far as she could, but I heard no response. Then, nothing. Ah! Oh. You never see it coming. Yeah. I woke up on an operating table, the kind you'd see in a nightmare. What the? What? What the what? I'm just gonna... I'm very confident. Blood splattered on the floor and the walls. The smell of disinfected and rotting flesh. Like what you did with the place, I know. Beautiful. Really gives that mad scientist vibe, you know? Yeah. There was the nearby table littered with metal instruments that could make anybody talk. My first instinct was to get up and get off it as fast as possible, but my neck, hands, and legs were cuffed and pinned down in thick metal braces. I tried to force myself out with all my strength, but the braces didn't so much as budge. Hello? What's going on? Where am I? Ellie? You there? All I heard back were echoes of my own screams. Wherever I was, this place must be massive.
Hey, Bob.
I was holding some kind of helmet with thick wires extruding from the back of it.
Don't worry. Ellie is doing fine. She's just taking a little nap.
Kat, what's going on? You've gotta help me. I was just on my date with Ellie when everything went dark and these guys fucking kidnapped us and...
I know, Bob. I know. You did good, but not good enough. That's pretty much it. Would it make you feel better to hear that you're the best one yet?
Oh, wait. Is Kat actually on our side? She's like a double agent almost? I don't know. I don't care. Get me out of here.
At this point, there's no point explaining.
She placed the helmet on my head carefully, even if I wanted to stop her from doing so. The bracelet around my neck made it impossible to maneuver. I take a nap and feel safe, totally safe in there. Yep. Well, yeah, I mean, I guess, well, saying that she's on her side would probably maybe be a misrepresentation, but she's not on their side either. Like, she wants out. Maybe she was with them, and now she's like, I don't want to do this anymore, and she wants out. That's what I think. Please, Cat, don't do this. I could hear the hum of a massive generator turning on behind me. She raised her hand, revealing a trigger switch with a single red button. I just want to get out of here. I want to get back to my life, whatever it is, please.
Not today, Bob.
She pressed it. The sound of crashing waves, a world without time or color, and back. This time, it's as if I'm sitting in an audience, watching myself from afar. The escape had failed. I'd been separated from her and captured. We really never had a chance, did we? I find myself praying that she's safe, if anything happened to her. For a moment, the world exploded with color.
Always the hero, aren't you, Bob?
What did you do to her?
You should be more worried about yourself. You know the rules. If you try to skip the island, you die. It didn't have to be like this with you. I'm done talking. Goodbye, Bob.
Oh, look at that! It's like our little hero's got some life left in them. You know, Bob, you're in luck. Cat, you know the rules, Bob. And so do I. Yeah. Being alive for this situation just starts singing Rick Astley. Usually I just kill you for this. I just kill you for this. But a new opportunity has just opened up and I think you'd be the perfect fit. Ah, Damien looks like a nice guy. Yeah. Assassin turned CEO.
Hey, don't just lie there. It's 5 more minutes. You're the star of the show. You can't just sleep through it.
Watch me.
Well, that's how you want to play. It's on.
Ow!
Rise and shine, sleepyhead.
Ow, 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 ow. Did you just hit me?
What, me? Never in a million years. Anyway, what was your name again?
Oh, my name's... I can't remember my name! Oh my god, we're back to the beginning.
Really now? You've got to be joking.
I'm dead serious. I can't remember a thing.
Who knows? It might be for the better. Luckily, we've got your name on file, Bob.
She remembers us! Yeah, each time I see or hear, you know the rules, instantly autofills in my brain. I'm damn, that's the mood.
My name's Kat. It's nice to meet you. You're the star of the new show, Find Love or Die Trying. Let me get you up to speed.
How on earth did I get into this mess? I'm somehow stuck on an island in the middle of nowhere, in an insane dating show from hell! Yeah. And what Kat said, I'm dead meat if I can't finish this show with a fiancé, or if the ratings aren't high enough. None of the girls of the show know the truth, and if they found out, they'd kill all of us. Well, couldn't have wake up with no memories in a regular hospital, like a regular drama protagonist. At least the girls seem nice. At least quite something. Something tells me she'll be hard to keep up with, and that's not just from losing a race to her in the field. Scarlett's interesting. I still got no idea if she was trying to read the magazine or the book hiding it. I'll figure that out later. Tara marches to the beat of her own drum. I like that. Well, it's cool, but intimidating as hell. I'm pretty sure she was about to cook one of the brothers for dinner. Then there's Yui. She seems like a really sweet girl. Something about her is so familiar. She said she knew me from before. I'll have to ask her about what I was like before as soon as I can. I actually wanna go for Scarlet next. And then, I'm thinking that we'll have to do 2 people again. Like, that we'll have to pick 2 girls to, go on dates with, so I want to pick Scarlet and Tara. But I want to start out with Scarlet. Well, for now, the show must go on.
That's why Bob is the perfect soulmate for each of you. I'm sorry, you just drew a bunch of numbers and symbols on that don't mean anything. You know that just drawing numbers on a board doesn't mean you can do math, right, Kat? Oh, shut up. It's like the bullshit math they show on screen in a movie. Oh, you're late to the party, Bob. Now that we're all here together, it's time to explain the rules of the show. Bob, one of the 5 lovely women here, is your soulmate. You'll get to know the 3 of the girls over the next... 3? If the girls over the next 9 days, over 3 days with each of them. Then, on the 10th day, you'll have to ask one of them to marry you.
I've got 10 days to save my life.
So without further ado, who do you want to spend time with?
Well, wait, I have to choose already? Haven't even had the chance to really talk with any of them yet.
Don't think of it that way. Think of it as who do you want to talk to the most right now?
Alright. I guess I'd like to spend today's alone time with...
Hold on just a second. I forgot to tell you something pretty important.
He pulled me aside.
This should be far enough. So, the girls think you'll be asking any of the 5 of them for a date. But really, I only want you to be asking 3 of them. Basically, everybody but Violet and Allie.
Why's that?
Let's just say I think we'll be getting higher ratings that way. You know how important it is to get high ratings, right?
I don't really have a choice, do I?
Nope, glad we're on the same page, Bob. So without further ado,
I'm gonna walk back to the girls.
who do you want to go on your first date with?
Wow, they don't even let you pick. I'm gonna pick Scarlet then. Scarlet.
Alright, we'll make it happen.
Oh boy, let me get my safety belt on then. Yeah. Yeah, she's definitely kind of like... She's falling out of character. Like, that's it, right? It's like I feel like Kat is slowly, like, breaking character a little bit, like, little by little. It didn't take long to find Scarlet. She found me first. Sorry, I just noticed it went red, so I was like, aha, you know. She had just burst through my door and was trying to catch her breath as she slammed it shut behind her.
Bob, thank God you're okay. Oh my God.
What's going on, Scarlet?
Long story short, I experimented with some of the local fauna on the island earlier. There's really nothing like it. It's really incredible. I messed up my intro with you earlier and...
Whoa, slow down.
I made a new chemical compound that causes amnesia. It's amazing.
Wow, that's not something you hear every day. Did you use it on me?
The cool thing is, applying just the right amount to a person can make them forget specific things. Who they are, how to write, anything. The bad thing is...
Something slammed into the door outside. I almost jumped up from the surprise.
Give me brains! And bananas! Applying too much turns people to rabid monkey zombies, hell-bent on eating human brains. And bananas.
The zombie apocalypse just got a lot more tropical than I expected. Dear God, not the bananas! The door slammed again. It sounded like it was about to be knocked down.
We need to get out of here, and fast!
Or busted through the door and blocked our only exit.
Give me brains! And bananas!
I'll get her out of the way. It'll give you time to run.
I got a better idea.
Scarlet blasted forward with the white powder, covering his face entirely. Flailed wildly for a few seconds, then fell to the ground unconscious. What was that? Whoa, what was that?
Let's just say Forrest seeing all the bananas he wants now. And we'll leave it at that. Follow me.
We ran outside the mansion as fast as we could. USA president. Damn it! Invade this country, we need more banana. Yeah. How did this even happen?
Oh, I was afraid you'd ask that. I heard from Tara that you lost your memories and I wanted to see if I could help you get them back. So, I may have experimented on the Brothers 5 to see if I could erase their memories and bring them back. I must have done the numbers wrong. I added way too much. I didn't realize their brains were so empty in the first place. In a weird way,
in a real way, that's really sweet, Scarlet. Thanks. Crazy, but still, thanks.
I'll fix this, I swear. I just need time to make an antidote. Luckily, I left my tools and supplies pretty near here. We can stay there till we've got an antidote.
Sounds like a plan. Lead the way. Wait, where are the other girls? Do you think they're still inside?
They're actually trapped inside the library right now.
Oh shit! We need to go back and save them.
I don't know how to say this, but... I accidentally turned them into zombies, too. But they were a little bit much, so I locked them in the memory.
We're doomed, aren't we? We're fucked! I don't want to be rude, but being on the first date of someone who's during a failed drug experiment is a scarlet flag. Ha ha ha! It's funny. Scarlet and I passed the time talking about the craziness that was going on and coming up with a plan to save everybody. She seemed to be quite frazzled, despite seeming so put together. But I could tell she really did care about the infected. Not enough to prevent this from happening in the first place, but enough. I watched her build a machine that she insists can turn them back to normal, but looking at it, I can't help but be a little skeptical.
Alright, it's showtime.
You really think this will work?
You bet! I made it after all.
Looks like the coast is clear here. We walked to the outside of the library undetected, but we definitely weren't alone in here.
Alright, it's time to save our friends. Brains!
They're coming right at us!
Nothing to worry about. This is payback for you guys acing your introductions.
I'm sorry, what? I think this one is more of a red flag, guys.
Nothing.
You sure that's gonna cure them?
Of course! What does it look like I'm doing?
Something told me Scarlet was enjoying this a little too much.
Oh, what the hell? I take my eye off the camera for 1 second and there's zombies in the house! Not for much longer, I promise!
I spent the rest of the day administering the antidote to each person. Each of them knocked out as soon as we delivered the cure. Cure? Like... Yeah, true.
Not quite the first date you expected, huh?
You can say that again. It was definitely a first, though.
Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that.
Wait, did she plan this? I guess that's technically true, but aren't there easier ways? I don't know, like a joyride or something? Something tells me this woman is full of more surprises. No shit, what gave it away? The fucking Gatling gun? That'd be funny. I think Americans would love that, Argo. I think a lot more Americans would take the vaccine if it was packaged as a gun. Because they love guns and how safe they allegedly are. I know I'm ruffling some feathers.
Ooh boy, controversy!
I stumbled back to my room and plopped onto my bed. Who'd be coming in this hour? I shuffled over in a haze.
Hey there, Bob. Sorry to bother you this late.
It's alright, what's up, Kat?
Don't mind me, I'm just gonna make myself real comfortable.
Kat will run me and comfortably set herself on my bed.
I really gotta get one of these bed for myself already.
I closed the door and sat facing her on the opposite side of the bed. So what brings you here tonight? Can't stop thinking about me?
You wish. Unfortunately, it's my job to help you survive until the end of the show. And that means checking in with you every night to see how you're doing. Oh! Thank you to Football Boot for following the channel! Welcome! Welcome! It's so nice to have you. Thanks for the Christmas emotes. I appreciate it. See how you're doing and making sure you're doing your best on ratings.
That's nice to hear. Thanks, Kat.
Well, to be honest, I don't have a choice. Finding a new person to take your place would be a recruiting nightmare. Back to what I'm here for. Your date today with Scarlet was a ratings knockout. I don't know if I'd call what you two had a date, but you two have become quite the popular ship for our viewers.
Oh, geez. We did put on quite a show, didn't we? Didn't you? Indeed.
No kidding. So the person who watched today's broadcast to doubt that she's your first soulmate candidate. That said, let's sprinkle a little more drama into the mix. More romance, less zombies. Tomorrow, I want you to find who your second soulmate.
Oh. Her name says Scarlet for some reason. That's fun.
Tomorrow, I want you to find who your second soulmate candidate is and ask them out on a date instead.
Alright. Alright, sounds good to me.
I would have expected you to want to spend more time with Scarlet tomorrow, but I guess you understand your situation. Without those ratings getting higher and higher every day, they'll axe the show and your life with it.
Guess that makes sense in some weird way.
I'm impressed at how well you took that. I'd almost think it wasn't your first time in a life or death killing dating show.
Well, it isn't!
Well, that's pretty much what I needed to tell you. getting late and we've both got big days tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. Night, Bob.
Good. He was gone before I had a chance to finish. Guess it's time to call it a night. Sleep, sleep. Snooze. The sun waves. Hey. You can hear her call out to me within a dream. It's you. Ah!
I love you, Bob. I always will.
And I'll always love you too. My mouth moves on its own.
Even if there's so many other women on this show?
They could never be you. Held her tight and kissed her.
You promise?
I promise.
Promises are unbreakable, you know. That's what you told me.
I meant every word I said. He smiled at me.
You better have.
Your face is becoming clearer to me with every day that goes by. I know you're here with me, but which one are you? Ooh.
Anyone else wake up with the world's worst headache? Tell me about it. What did we even do yesterday? Honestly, I can't remember. Oh, I did have a dream that we were being chased by someone.
Oh, really? And who was that?
I think it was Scarlet. What are the odds of that? I think I dreamt the same thing.
As did I.
She locked us in the library, then shot us to pieces. Whoa! That's the same dream I had.
What do you think made you all dream up that? Either way, it was just a dream. You use mean glare. It's super effective.
Come on, come now. There's no point in getting upset at someone. At what they did in a dream. You're right, Violet.
And yet... Seem to remember you being there too, Bob. Oh man, how am I gonna talk my way out of this one? Not mean glare! I know. Of all the things! Some way or another, Scarlet and I managed to convince everybody it was a crazy coincidence. At least I think we did. Violet was skeptical. Naturally, she had every right to be. Everything she dreamed really did happen. Let's hope this wasn't the kind of dream that comes back again.
There you are, Bob. I've been looking for you. It's time to decide on who's your second soulmate candidate.
Kept moving closer to whisper.
Not like you really have a choice, though. So without further ado, Bob, who's the unlucky girl?
I'd like to spend some time today. You know what? Let's save Tara for last. Let's do Yui now. Yui.
Yes, I made a beat with 4. You choose Yui today? Great choice, Bob. I knew I could count on you.
Hey, best game. Hello, Consti. Welcome. It's so nice to have you. Yeah, we're going. We're in the second cycle right now, so some reveals have been made. For sure.
Alright. Let's get the show on the road.
The forest to the north of the house was as serene as could be. With each step forward, I felt the soft earth give away beneath my feet and the wind caress my skin. Green as far as the eye can see, and her in a flowing white dress, standing in the middle of it all.
Hey there, Bob. What you doing all the way out here?
I wonder. Should I just be like, I was looking for you? Sure. I was looking for you, Yui. I was hoping we could spend some time together.
Then consider me the luckiest girl in the whole world.
You hit the cutest giggle, the kind that instantly puts a smile on your face.
Well, you found me now. Here to join me for a walk?
I'd like that. Aww. We started to walk down the forest path together. It's very cute. Is she like a Disney princess? Is that the... I couldn't help but be fascinated by her hair, flowing like water in the wind.
I doubt you remember, but... I'm from way out in the country. I grew up surrounded by animals, nature, you name it. It was just me and my grandma, my 2 little brothers, and the alpacas, and my bunnies, Bun and Bun Bun, and the chickens, and so many farm animals to count. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home.
You still live there?
Yep, wouldn't have it any other way. Though I had moved to the city for a bit way back when. You know, it's when I met you.
Have we met?
Well... You know, one thing I hated about the city is that everyone's in a rush. People just walk by each other as if they're obstacles to get past instead of, well, people. I came to the city alone, didn't know left from right. And I got lost. I swear every building looks the same.
You can say that again. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of agree with her.
I tried to ask people for directions to where we'd live or when the school was, but nobody would give me the time of day. Except for you.
I helped you.
Yeah, you didn't even know me, but you took the time to help me figure my way around. Gosh, I've never been so embarrassed in my life.
Why were you embarrassed?
You know. Shy. We found out later we went to the same high school, but we never talked too much after that.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. Apologizes for my past self that I don't remember.
Oh, it's not your fault, Bob. I had to move back home pretty soon after anyway. Well, I'm happy
I'm getting a second chance to get to know you better, Yui.
I feel the same way, Bob. Yeah, just like how I remember. Well, actually, the whole trying to date 5 girls at a time thing came out of nowhere, but life is full of surprises, I guess. It shouldn't take long to remove them from the equation.
Ah, here's where it comes in. You owe me money, Bob! She's like, remember that one time that I treated you for donuts? Oh, man. Oh, I'm gonna get you back. Oh, yeah, I will. Sorry, what did you say? Couldn't hear you.
Just a little joke. I was just saying, I'm so happy to see you again.
Great, she's deranged. I love it. Love it. At least Tara was more obvious about her death plans, so it was funny.
Here's to the future.
We spent the rest of the day talking in the nature and making up for lost time. Remember, Bob, when you wrote this contract where you give me everything after you die? I know, right? Apparently, I was always ending up in trouble back then. Guess not much has changed. Something about Yui made it so easy to open up. I found myself almost telling her the truth about the show several times. Even though I couldn't tell her the whole truth, I could tell her just enough of what was worrying me to make me feel at home and at ease. That makes me think, like, that her character arc is gonna be that she's like some master manipulator or something. That's like her character.
Whatever's getting you down, I'm sure I'll be okay. No matter what, I'm on your side, Bob.
Like that she's manipulative and actually not her childhood friend. I was about to enter my room and I felt a familiar tap on my shoulder.
Hey there, Bob. Got a minute?
Let me just make sure Scarlet or Yui. Let me just make sure Scarlet or Yui see me come in here. Fans and flames. Whoop whoop. Sorry, what? I looked around, smiled, then went into my room. I followed suit.
First, the good news. Based on my plan, we've got enough ratings to avoid early canning. People loved it when you and Scarlet were the main ship, but loved it even more after Yui kicked off this competition.
I'm glad to hear I get to live another day. Yay! Better find a date.
For now, at least. But that can change on a dime, so keep it up. Also, I'm curious how you're feeling about Scarlet and Yui. Between those two, do you have a favorite?
I think so far Scarlet. Yui scares me. She's so pure that she, like, completely flipped. Like, she goes... she does that thing, what was it, that one game? Where you, like, play against, like, world leaders, like, and, like, famous people like Gandhi and blah blah blah. It was like, there was some, like, glitch that, because, like, Gandhi is so peaceful, if he gets even more peaceful, it gets, like, below 0, and then it, like, loops around to the highest aggression. That's, like, how I feel about you. Is that she's kind of on the verge of just, like, have you, that, it's like that, are you just tired of being nice? Did you want to go ape shit? That's how I feel about Yui. I feel like Scarlet, she's already, like, going out there, you know? Like, I you didn't wait back to Bun Bun, you bastard! Die! Yeah, exactly. I think I have a better connection with Scarlet right now, I have to be honest. It's amazing how brilliant she is, and I can't even ever quite place her. She's fascinating.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd say that, and you're right to say that. He's like, you're so true, bestie.
Cat, probably.
Well, we'll see where things go with Scarlet. Something tells me you get a chance to hang out with her again soon. Anyways, that's it for today. Keep it up, who knows? You might just be the first one to make it out of here. Night, Bob.
Good night, Cat. She left my room, closing the door behind her. Goodbye! guess this is my time to turn in for the night. Sometimes the most precious moments are the most mundane. It's just the two of us, spending the evening together in the games room. Is it? No. I'm reading a book. I guess it is, Tara. And at the same time, watching her rage against an opponent in a fighting game. It's fun to watch her savor each victory or explode with profanity when she loses. Life is good. It's times like these where you wish life could always be this simple. Sometimes in those moments, people wish for more excitement, for fame, for fortune, for anything but the ordinary. But all I want is the ordinary with you.
Fuck you!
I love this woman so much. I think it's Tara, from that description. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house.
Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen here before.
Really? You've never seen a tulip?
Grandma and I only grew hyacinths back home, so no. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more.
I can't believe that. The only flowers I ever worked with are Venus flytraps, because they kill things.
What do you do with those?
Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Did you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk?
Literally never.
Oh, it's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. Oh, both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day, too. Oh, I missed you, Fluffy.
You sure they were lost?
Tea's ready. Thanks, Violet. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I've prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. That's so funny. No, it's not. It's not. I found Cat in the same place she found me yesterday.
Morning, Bob.
It's time to decide who's your last soulmate candidate.
Oh man, I'm gonna make a killing from today's bet with 4.
Poor guy, he doesn't know you've been rigging the show.
What he doesn't know can't hurt him.
It's funny, continues to cackle.
Anyway, after you make your choice, I'll just be between 3 soulmate candidates from here on out. Wait just a second, what does...
I thought somebody would ask, and let me explain.
If you don't get chosen, we'll make the rest of the show a travel gateway for you.
Get away. Not gateway. Get away. So hard to say.
You'll still be able to see the other girls and live in the mansion, so really it's no big deal.
Tara did a little fist bump.
So without further ado, Bob, it's the last unlucky girl.
I wonder. Tara.
Alright, our work's cut out for us. Give us a minute to set up the scene and go find her.
As I walk closer and closer to the games room, I could hear people screaming bloody murder.
Help! You're not going anywhere. Take him! I'm too young to die!
I rushed inside as fast as I could. It's just... What kind of brother would sacrifice his own flesh and blood to survive? Life is tough, Buttercup! No! I'll save you, bro! Bro! Ah!
It's the heroes to die first, you know.
Bro!
Where was I? Oh, right. 1 down, 3 to go. Get over here.
You're playing a fighting video game.
Oh, sup, Bob? Give me a second. I've got to do a bit of pest control.
2 and 3. Kill him first!
Alright. Y'all lost fair and square.
Cute. Her hair looks kind of different from this pose. Oh, it's because she has her headphones on instead of around her neck. That's why it looks different, isn't it?
Alright. Y'all lost fair and square. Promise, you guys know what you have to do.
The brothers 5 grown as they each put on some kind of futuristic helmet. incredible. Not bad. Damn, not bad, Sarah. You have the floor with those guys. Aggressive controller noises. I know, right? Like, does that sound realistic to you? It doesn't sound realistic to me. That's not... What? Okay.
I do make a living doing this, believe it or not. Well, lately I've been a little boring.
What's that?
Just same old, you know. Oh, I do have something new in store if you're down.
Sure, I'm down. Down for anything.
Good. I'm just gonna need you to put on this non-suspicious at all headset.
I picked up a helmet from behind the couch and placed it on my head.
This won't hurt a bit, don't worry.
Wait, why would it... It was like lightning ran through my head. I'm in some kind of forest? Oh, Bob, you're here! Where are we? I want to go home.
Oh, stop whining. You're just in a video game. Come on. This isn't the first time you've seen us have an infection.
That kind of thing exists now?
Been around for at least 1,000,000 years by now. Get with the times. Last time I checked, I'd never heard of anything.
Last time I checked, I'd never heard anything like this.
Alright. So maybe it was some weird device I've never seen before. Can you blame me for wanting to try messing with it?
Wait, there's no way this could be a game. It looks too real. I had to admit, I have my doubts too. Everything looked as if it were really there.
Hey, if you want proof, just try working outside of this forest.
Two took a few cautious steps forward, then some more. Oof! He smacked against some kind of invisible wall. There's some kind of invisible wall here. It really is a video game, huh?
Actually, that's the wall of the things room. I thought this console would be like a deep dive sort of virtual reality video game too, but it seems like everything we do here is replicated in the real world. Walk too many steps in a certain way and smack!
Doesn't that make this kind of useless?
I guess, if you're allergic to fun.
I sound the intercom played through the forest. Hey, can you guys hear me? Cat, we can hear you. What's up? You guys need to log out of that game right now. If you're in the game too long, it'll fry your brain. What? How? Why? Long story short, it's an experimental, how to say, game console that we had in storage. No idea how Tara found it, though. The show is always trying to find new ways to kill me, isn't it? Yep. It's just like, hey, we want you to die, protagonist. Can you die, please? How much time do we have? For it fries your brain, I don't know. Maybe a few minutes, maybe several hours, but it'll slowly sap your sanity the longer you're there. Just log out already. We don't know how. The brothers 5 and I looked around frantically, but there wasn't any way for us to log out.
Oh, I don't think you guys can see the log out menu. I think it's an admin only kind of thing.
If you can see it, Tara, oh come on, log us out already. She cackled like a B-movie maniac. Something tells me that she didn't have much sanity to sap in the first place.
Would it be such a shame to leave so soon? Let's play a game first. It just so happens that as an admin, I can change all of your avatars at will. Check this out, bam!
I looked down to my hands, which has now become tiny little white wings. I looked down at my face and I have a beak? I became a bird? Oh god, what did you do to us? We're pigeons! Let me out! Oh no, I become accountants now! We're gonna die here! I think I've got a new fetish. Ew. The pigeons 5 ran around frantically, like chickens with their heads cut off. I can't blame them. I looked up to Tara, who seemed like a giant compared to us now.
Now, I'm sure you're all wondering why I turned you all into birds.
Guess you could say that. I do. This is weird.
Yeah, it's funny, Bob. Earlier you told me that this whole show was like a dating sim, except that you were in the driving seat. Now the shoe is on the other foot.
She cackled again like a wicked witch.
Welcome to the Pigeon Dating Sim Battle Royale. You'll have to seduce me if you want to get out of here.
With each day that passes, I fear more for humanity's future. And you wanted us to be pigeons for this?
I mean, yeah, the ratio of human to pigeon visual novels is totally out of whack, man. I figure we should balance that out.
I am trapped in a killer virtual reality game. I'm also trapped on a killer dating show. To make matters worse, I'm also trapped in the body of a pigeon! Now I need to seduce a woman with my avian charm. You can imagine the kind of stress I am under.
Now seduce me! One by one,
The pigeons 5 fired pickup line after pickup line at Tara, but to no avail.
Come on, come on! Move those wings like you mean it.
I tried my hand at a few too, but it was clear they had no effect. I can't imagine that being a pigeon helped with that in any way. Let's try one more. How about... Oh god, these are all bad. These are all so bad! I hate every last one of these. I do like this one. Damn girl, you're more addicting than quack. That's funny. I like that one the most. Yes, Argo? Okay, we're taking it. With my will to live at an all-time low, Huh? The game went dark. A moment later, we were all back in the games room. Lamau, I know, right?
What?
Oh, we're back, thank God. I've got fingers! I can write! I could fill out a balance sheet! Oh, just when it was getting good. Wait, is something burning? The game console had smoke coming out of it. Guess it's toast.
What happened? My mind's so foggy.
You okay, Tara?
I'm gonna take a nap.
She jumped on the couch and within seconds she was fast asleep. The brothers 5 and I decided it would be best to never talk about this again. Let's not talk about the pigeons. After today's date, I went out for a short walk outside the mansion.
Oh, hey, Bob.
Hey, Kat, what's up?
Let's not waste any time. I gotta get back to editing, and you know what I want to hear. You know, Scarlet was your favorite till now, but maybe Tara has shaked things up a bit. It's #1 now. Whew. I don't know. I mean, I am tempted to go just Booba and say Scarlet. You know. Mariba! Hello! Thank you so much for following, Mari. So nice to have you.
I don't know. Now I need to pick which brand of fucking batshit buck wild I need to pick. Oh god. Bob boop the breast. Yes. I am a simple potato. I'm gonna pick Scarlet, cause boobies. It's fine! It's fine! Sometimes you just need to make a choice! Scarlet is still my #1. I've been counting the days till I can see her again. And I know it's gonna be worth the wait. Damn! That's definitely gonna go in the broadcast. I couldn't write that much cheese if I tried. So 2 potatoes on front. Go! Yeah. Go time!
I've got some news for you then. My plan was a success. Having 3 cellmate candidates has worked magic for our ratings. Which of course means the show will go on.
That's awesome, so I'm safe now?
Just for now though. We're not out of the woods just yet. We need to make sure the next stretch of the show rates even higher. It's time for phase 2. Over the next 3 days, you'll go on a second date with each of Scarlet, Yui, and Tara. Just imagine how much higher our ratings would be if our viewers got to see even more of their favorites falling in love. Just imagine the sweet ad revenue rolling in. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Sound good to you?
Sounds like a plan to me. Sure, it's fine, this is fine.
Good, that's what I like to hear. Tomorrow morning, I'll be asking you who you want to have your first second date with. Put some thought into that. Sometimes the order of content is just as important as the content itself for ratings.
Will do. Thanks, Kat.
No biggie. I gotta get back to work, so I'll see you later. Night!
And we goodbye to her, she walked away from the mansion. Guess it's time to turn in for the night. Snooze. We borrowed a boat and went for a cruise around the island.
I love the way the wind feels.
Where's that?
Feels like freedom. Can't get enough of it. No cameras, no people, nothing to stop me from.
She pulled me close and kissed me on the lips. For a moment, time stopped, and we were the only 2 people that existed.
Doing what I want.
I smiled. I'm pretty sure we don't need to be all the way out here just for a kiss.
I guess you're right. After all, it's hotter if people are watching.
We laughed together as we cruised along the sun till the sun went down. The world was ours. The sound of waves grows louder and louder, fretting to pull me back into reality. Will I know you before I'm taken under? Ah! We kicked off our morning with a delicious meal made by Violet.
So tell us more about your dream, Tara. I don't really remember much, but I was in a video game and I was getting hit on by a lot of pigeons? How am I supposed to respond to that? What if it was a sign?
I'm sorry, what? It was a dream, nothing more. I don't see how. Ellie had a devilish grin on her face.
I think it is a sign, Tara. It's a sign that you should try making video games.
The world needs more. The world needs more vegetarian exams. Ah, yes. I see Ellie is a woman of culture as well.
You're right. There's no time to waste.
Tara ran off. Oh my, are you certain that was a good idea to spur her on?
Of course. Seriously, what's the worst that could happen?
I felt a chill run down my spine. What?
Morning, Bob.
Congrats, you've made it to the 4th day. You've become the first person to have not 1, not 2, but 3 soulmate candidates. Who would have thunk? I know, right? Oh my god. I am still trying to process.
Granted, soulmate candidates don't really exist, but hey, we'll edit that part out. You should be really, really proud of yourself.
I can't tell if you're being serious or not.
I'll leave that for you to guess. Anyway, between your free lucky romantic interests, Scarlet, Yui, and Tara, who do you want to spend today with?
Well, let's. Okay, she was like, the order is important, so I'm just gonna mess up my order and go with Yui. Yui.
I knew it! Damn, I should have made him another bed with 4. Anyway, Yui's somewhere in the fields behind the mansion. I'll be filming as usual, get a move on.
I could see Yui waving at me from the top of the hill.
Hey there, Bob. It's nice to see you again.
It's nice to see you too, Yui. You wanted to show me something? Now that I was closer, I could see Yui was holding one hand behind her back.
Believe me, it's the most amazing thing you've ever seen. Behold! It's a bunny!
Oh my god, it's a bunny! It's a fucking bunny! Fucking bunny! I'm sorry, I cannot. No, it's a bunny! Ah! I don't care about anything else. I will now offer up my life to Bunny. Offers life up to Bunny. It was indeed a bunny. It's a bunny! It's a fucking bunny! I'm so happy. Where did this little guy come from?
To be honest, I've got no idea. I wonder if he's a wild one or maybe somebody's pet.
We found our soulmate, the bunny! Can I adopt Bunny? I don't care about anything else, give me Bunny.
I've asked around, but it doesn't look like he belongs to anybody. So I've been taking care of him since I found him. I just couldn't help myself, you know?
Your smile was as earnest as could be. Didn't you have a pet bunny back home?
I had 2, Bun and Bun Bun. Both of them were total rascals. But Bun 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 here's the good boy, aren't you?
I think she nuzzles against Bun Bun Bun's head. Bun Bun Bun.
Yes, you are.
Nuzzle, nuzzle. We played with the bunny for a little while. She picked the bunny up and held it in her arms. Bun 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 looked quite content. You know, you're pretty amazing with animals, Yui.
Well, I've been surrounded by animals my whole life. Back in my house, well, to be honest, it was more of a barn than anything. Since my brothers were too young and Grandma was getting up there, I take care of all the animals. Grandma's taken care of them ever since they were born. My parents were supposed to take care of them after Grandma retired, but... well, you know, life happens. I'm just got to have what I have. Ah!
Bun 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 had managed to squeeze out of her hands and ran off.
We gotta catch him, let's go!
On it! I ran as fast as I could after Bun Bun Bun, but it was no use. The distance kept widening. Before long, we couldn't even see him anymore. Sorry, I couldn't catch him. He's really fast for something so small.
Ah, don't worry about it. Bun 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 likes to do this all the time. He's a bit mischievous, but he won't do anything dangerous.
Come back here, you bastard! I know, right? Bun Bun Bun! Come back, Bun Bun Bun!
We can take our time looking for him. If you're willing to help.
Of course, Yui. We started walking towards where we last saw Bun Bun Bun, right after we caught our breath again.
Gosh, isn't it nice to be outside? The smell of fresh air, the breeze. There's nothing like it.
There really isn't. I smiled.
At first, I was really excited to go to the city. There's so many people, so many things to do, so many beautiful things. And most of all, I got to meet you.
Shucks, you're gonna make me blush. She laughed and slapped me on the arm.
Even so, the city's just not my thing. It's a little bit funny. So the reason I had to come home all of a sudden was terrible. A little part of me was glad to be home. Ever had that kind of feeling before?
Yeah, something definitely happened to her parents. By the way this story is going. I have. It's strange, but sometimes there's the good and the bad. And sometimes that good can outweigh the bad.
Exactly, you get it, Bob. My family's never been closer, and that's all I want. They told me to make a lot of money in the city, make something of myself, all that. It might seem old-fashioned, but I just want to put the people I love first. That's all you got in life, really. I'm curious, what do you put first in life?
Happiness, definitely. Happiness. If you don't have that, what do you have?
Oh, is that so? I think we make a great team, then.
We talked for several hours about what we wanted out of life. We seemed to match up perfectly. I was beaming the whole time. It's hard to believe that.
It's Bun Bun Bun!
He pointed out in front of us, and sure enough, there was Bun 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 chomping on a bush. Shh! I'd never seen anyone move so fast. Yuri descended on Bun 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 like a hawk and grabbed him in an instant.
You are going back to your den, you bad little bunny. But I am happy you're safe.
She nuzzled her face against his fur. Bun 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 was practically purring with delight. I love Bun Bun Bun, my new favorite character. And she looked right at me.
I can't promise I could give you the most exciting life, with the most twists and turns around every corner. But I can promise that if you choose me, I'd always be by your side, no matter what. Wherever you are, I come running, always.
She took a step towards me and kissed my cheek. We locked eyes, and for that time, all I could see was her and how beautiful she was. Bun 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 seemed to be a little jealous after that.
Thanks again for the help, Bob. Being with you made this all go a lot faster, and made it really special to me.
Anytime, Yuri. I'm happy to. We walked back together to the mansion, holding hands and smiling all the while. Better be careful, Bob. Be careful. I was feeling a bit restless after today's date, to wait in my room, so I went downstairs to relax. Looks like someone had the same idea I did. You never know what Bun Bun carries in their bun buns. Kev was relaxing on the sofa with a bottle of red wine in hand. Hey there, Bob. Care for a glass of 5? Sure. Sure, I'd love a glass. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. He handed me a glass and poured until it was full. Oh, maybe a little too much. What's life without a few risks? Long. Much like your remaining lifespan. Kat filled her glass to the brim and downed it in one go. She laughed and lightly jabbed me. I felt like I was finally getting to see her real smile. Kat started chugging down the bottle. You okay?
I work on a TV show that kills innocent people for shits and giggles. How okay do you think it could be?
You might want to stop drinking that.
You're more of a buzzkill than Damien, and I don't even know how that's possible. He's killed people with buzz saws! Sorry, Bob, I didn't mean that.
It's okay, Kat, no worries. Now that you mention it, how did you end up working here anyway?
Oh, you know, the old career fair down the block.
She laid down the sofa.
If you're here for the daily interview where I ask you about you, I already have enough footage for today. Strange as it might sound, Kat, I'm here because I'm worried about you. Oh, why's that?
Oh, you know, student loans. I know, right? People who chug a whole bottle of wine in one night usually aren't in the best place.
Worry about yourself, Bob. If you knew some of the things I'd done to survive, you wouldn't be trying to comfort me.
From what it sounds like, no one really has any choice.
You just focus on being a ratings magnet on your dates. I'll be fine. Thanks, Bob.
Think of also antioxidants in this bottle. That's not how that works.
If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone.
Good night, Kat. Don't stay up too late.
Great, the walking corpse is giving me advice on how to live now. You really look that bad right now.
Good night, Kat. I hurried along.
Now hold on just a...
If only I could escape this island as easily as I could from a very, very drunk cat. Wait a minute. If Kat's drunk, then who's making sure today's episode is good? Something tells me I'm not gonna sleep very well tonight. The two of us were lying down in a grassy field watching the world pass us by. Where would you want to go when we're out of here?
The countryside. Feels like it'd be the only place nowadays so you could get some peace and quiet.
That does sound nice.
Would you come with me? I know it's not for everybody and it's missing a lot of the...
You don't even have to ask, love. Of course I'm coming with you. We're a team, right?
We're a team.
She moved closer. I held her tight in my arms.
Mom would have loved you. I wish you had a chance to meet her.
I think it's a different girl. I think I'm starting to piece. I think these are different girls. I know. We'll make sure our kid gets a chance to meet theirs, though. Her face turned bright red.
What? Say that after we actually engaged.
It's cute how embarrassed she gets.
You mean it?
Every word.
You're sweet.
Not as sweet as you. Because, like, they correspond with the person we've been hanging out with. It just occurred to me now.
Got to be kidding. My goodness, she really said that? Yeah, and she was all like...
Whoa, what the hell is that? A flash of white raced through the kitchen, sending the girls into a frenzy. What the hell is that?
Coming for you, sorry!
You practically bulldozed through the other girls in the kitchen. What's going on?
I take it back! Bun is a bad boy! He just seems so well behaved, I thought I'd let him outside again and...
Bun effortlessly swerved past Yuri under Violet and leapt onto Ali.
Wah!
Bun somehow made his way up to her head and took her cap in his mouth. Hey, give that back! Bun seemed to sneer at Ali, then leapt away and ran off.
Get back here!
Ali started chasing Bun with all she had, but somehow he always stayed one step ahead of her. Bun! Bun, run.
This looks like a job for me. I'm gonna need a Venus fly trap and a few bottles of...
Bun leapt onto Scarlet.
Ah! Get us off! It's quite humorous that a mere bunny has eluded you for this long.
Think you could catch it?
Why, of course. Watch him master it.
Bun leapt onto Violet's face.
Ah! Get this foul creature off of me!
Bun sneered with contempt. Someone do something! At that moment, I realized that Tara was recording Violet's struggles. I'm helping in just a second. Bun leapt off of Violet onto the kitchen floor and ran out.
Give me my cap back!
I do suppose a nice rabbit stew is on for lunch today.
Oh, I guess I should help too. You have to help Bob?
I don't see why not. Time for round 2. Now quick, before he gets too far.
I'm right behind you.
Let's go. We spent the rest of the morning trying to catch Bun. Emphasis on trying. That bunny is on something, I'm calling it now. We finally managed to catch him by baiting him with some food Violet reluctantly made, and even then, he didn't make it easy. Let's hope the rest of today is a little more relaxed. Good morning, Kat. I've been looking for you. She does not look very good. Not so loud, please. My head's killing me for all that wine last night. I also had to edit our broadcast after that, which didn't help. Somehow this scene feels familiar. Something tells me that my chance of surviving goes down for every open bottle of alcohol on the island. Maybe I should spend today reenacting Prohibition instead of going on a date.
You do know how Prohibition ended, right? Anyway, back to the brass tacks. Yesterday's second date with you went really well. Let's keep striking the iron while it's hot. Which soulmate candidate will you be going on a second date with today?
Let's go with Scarlet and then Tara last. Scarlet.
Huh?
If making zombies is counted as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. That's none of my business. I think Scarlet's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. I found Scarlet for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey Scarlet, you doing okay?
Oh, jeez. Oh, it's just you, Bob. You almost gave me a heart attack.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
It's not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing, whatever it was. I guess I'm feeling a little sad about all that.
Why? You saved everybody.
We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me.
Hey, at least we don't have banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant.
Still, you wouldn't have been running around in the first place if it wasn't for me.
Well, that's true, but hey, it makes for great TV! Which, inadvertently, is pretty good for keeping me alive, but I'll keep quiet on that. Shh. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say.
I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time.
Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlet. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time?
That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you.
Lead the way.
You won't regret it. At least I think you won't.
Should I be worried? Definitely.
Come on, let's go.
She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. You can say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie. Ooh. Oh! Behold! There's a nightclub in the mansion? Apparently.
There is now. I made it myself. Granted, I use it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts.
I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing.
Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here.
What do you mean by that?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot.
Could she be like me?
There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason.
I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow.
There's a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told that I had a gift for research. A gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early, got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research.
That's a lot to be forgetting.
To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either.
I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen?
If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell?
I guess it does sound pretty weird.
And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this, an idiot?
Couldn't help but laugh.
But what do I even have to lose at this point?
I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain.
An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over?
Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I just try to make the best of things.
That's some plan.
I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first.
You got me beat there.
We talked for hours about how we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, about forgetting who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living. The moments that make your life unique.
It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea, if you're interested.
Let's hear it.
Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Bob. If only to see where life goes with someone like you.
Let's...
Shh, let me finish.
regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I want you to feel better about the past too. So, I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. Aww. She is indeed very sweet, isn't she? I'm surprised. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but, how to say? I still prefer if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated. I had the most illustrious career, won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition, and... I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life, and I think someone else might get it wrong. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. It's just surprisingly genuine compared to zombie extravaganza, that's for sure. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. Ah, seems like a nice night for a walk. We walk again. Chop chop. Oh, hey Bob, what are you doing out here? Just going out for a walk. Care to join me? Sure, why not? I got a few minutes. How about we do a circle around the mansion grounds? Sounds good to me. So, how'd your date with Scarlet go? Are we already back to our daily interviews? Did the island run out of wine? That's wholly unrelated. But yes. Anyway, my date with Scarlet today was awesome! Amazing. I feel like I really got to know the real Scarlet today. I did! And for the first time, I feel like I've truly been understood. I'm glad to hear that, Bob, really. Scarlet puts on a front that's nothing like how she really is. I'm glad you can see behind it. She must really trust you. I'm glad she just believed me. More importantly, though, Scarlet's fanbase has been ravenous for new content. From what I saw, I say you delivered. I'm solid 85% sure you won't wake up in a torture chamber tomorrow morning. Good job, Bob. Thanks. Keep it up with what you're doing. Our ratings have only been climbing higher and higher every day. That is not time to celebrate just yet. I know, don't worry, I'm sticking to the plan. That's good to hear. Seriously, if you got yourself killed by not following the plan at this point, you deserve it. Looks like we finished our walk. Anyway, I gotta get back to work, but it was a nice break. Night, Bob. Night, Cat. Okay. I went back to my room and plopped on my bed. Good night. The scent of something delicious being freshly baked wafted through the kitchen. It's just the two of us. Looks like this batch didn't turn out well either, she frowned. Hey, on the bright side, I can at least tell it's bread this time. Uh-oh, that wasn't the right thing to say. It has been a while since I've done this. Sorry, Bob, I wanted you to have something good. I reached for the pieces of bread. Wait, I'm sure I took one bite, then wolfed the bread down like it was the last of its kind. It's delicious! I reached for another to prove my point. You really mean it? It took a moment to wolf down the second piece. Cross my heart. You're just saying that. She smiled. Ah, that's the moment I've been waiting for. She hugged me with all her might. But I love that about you, you know? I love you, Bob. I held her tight. I love you too. For a moment, the whole world was just me and her. That was all that mattered. What I wouldn't give to have you back like this. Like, I don't know, I just can't help but feel like it's different people in each of these, Oh! The next day, guys, I woke up to the sound of an explosion outside. Uh-oh. What is this? What is all this? That does not bode well. I ran outside as fast as I could. What the? Huh? The first thing I saw was Scarlet and black smoke emanating from the ground near her. Oh, hey there, Bob. Nice weather we're having, huh? Hey, Scarlet, you okay? I'm pretty good, all things considered. I've been experimenting again, trying to bring back people's memories without the whole monkey zombie bit.
I figure if you and I were, well, you know, I want us to know everything about each other. No secrets.
I'd like that, Scarlet. Thanks.
I'll let you know if I make any progress with that. Oh, I gotta clean this up. Give me a minute and then we can head to the forest. I've been meaning to spend some time there since I got to this island.
Sounds good by me. Okay. Just noting, we're definitely capping these streams off at, at 3 hours, because man, this game is just reading. Like, there's not a moment of not reading. I do not think I could go for more than 3 hours without absolutely killing myself. Like, my voice is just... It just slowly leaves my body, because I really do just voice act with my whole goddamn chest, you know? I could scale it back and just read it in my normal voice, but I feel like this way is way more fun. To like, try at least to give character voices. It doesn't have to be perfect or anything, you know? I'm just preparing myself for the for the next reading. Mina trying to stall, you know? Like, oh my god, you can hear it. That's so bad. No! No! This music is also very relaxing. We walk together through the forest, hand in hand. Talking about things we'd do after we got off this island. Talking about everything and anything. After we're off this island, whatever happens, do you maybe want to catch a movie together? Sure, but why a movie? You can laugh, but that's the part of me that just want to be a regular girl for a day. It's something I could never forget. And I'd like it if I could be that way with you. What do you say? I'd like that. Yay! Scarlet did a little dance of happiness. We spent the rest of the morning together in the woods, enjoying each other's company and maybe a little more than that. Somehow, in the middle of it all, I forgot what kind of show I was on in the first place. It was just me and her. In this moment more than ever, I was glad to be alive. Aww. Morning, Bob. How'd you sleep? Pretty well, considering how you edit the footage that keeps me alive, drunk. Sounds like a win-win to me, if you ask me. Can you believe it? We're already on the 6th day of the show. Is it already? Time sure goes by fast. No kidding. Anyway, it's time to wrap up phase 2. You just need to go on a second date with your last soulmate candidate. Shouldn't be hard, no? Please don't jinx me. Break a leg! Seriously, actually breaking a leg would be a lot better for you than missing up today's date. Not helping, cat! Hello, Bolians. Welcome. This game actually seems pretty interesting. It is! There's a lot of stuff that I still haven't pieced together quite yet, but it is really interesting so far. Time to get today's day started with none other than my first soulmate candidate, Tara! Woo! Gaming girl. Are you gonna turn me into a pigeon again? I knocked on the door to the games room. Hey Bob, what's up? I thought I'd check in to see how you're doing with your game. Let me show you what I'm working on then. Ah, of course, Yobara. It's totally fine. Tara handed me her game device. Not all the art's ready yet, but I'm hoping it'll be done soon. It's a farming game. I had to ditch the pigeon dating idea after a while, finding out it was already done. Scandalous. That's really a shame for the whole world, really. But in this game, you'll get to live in a village out in the country, make friends, raise crops, and decimate all the invaders with your giant mecha pigeon death machine. Woo! And there's 1 million possible weapon combination, and I love it. Wow, sounds cool. I'd love to play it. I would. I want it. I'm curious. How come you decided to make a farming game? Good question. They've just got a special place in my heart. I used to play these morning till night every day. You can probably tell, but I'm not really a go out and party kind of person. To be honest, I don't know enough people to go to parties anyway, but whatever. Yeah, sometimes it's more fun to just do your own thing. Sometimes it can be more fun to stay indoors and just do what you enjoy. That's how I feel about it. Enough talk, try playing it. I want to see how you feel about it. Alright, here we go. Woo! The title screen display with the click. Star Blue. Good one, game. Star Blue Valley. It was a mecha pilot who... I was a mecha pilot who got tired of life in the mecha corp and decided to move out to the country to become a farmer. I was a pretty good one at that. Every season I'd learn to plant, water, and harvest new kinds of crops. Sarah has not 1 ounce of originality. I know! Sarah would give me advice for farming every season. Her face was so close to mine. She'd watch my every move with a pensive expression. Farming and fishing felt great. But fishing was almost impossible to do at first. Yes, I relate to this protagonist. I literally got a Stardew mod that just turns off the fishing minigame. Like, there's just no fishing minigame, it's just you catch, and then it's there. I do not care. She's automatically just mashing together from what she remembers playing. The mecha parts of the game felt incredible. You can even get to know the villagers and have relationships with them too. First Huddleful boyfriend, now Stardew. I know, right? There's just one thing that was a bit weird. First, wow, what you have so far is incredible, Sarah.
You think so?
Yeah, really, it's incredible. I never thought you could combine farming and being a mecha pilot in the same game, but you did it just fine.
Thanks, Bob. That's nice of you to say.
There's just one thing I think was a little off.
What's that? Any feedback would be great.
I feel like the relationship with the townspeople were a little weird. The dating aspects didn't really feel right.
Oh, I knew you'd notice that. It's kind of embarrassing, but I've never actually dated before, so I've no idea what it's really like. To be honest, I've never really had a real friend either. Is it too much to ask?
The voice suddenly reduced to a whisper.
Maybe you and I could be friends?
I'd be honored to be your friend. Friend Pog. I said, please don't trap me in a video game again.
Sorry, what?
There's even a cute gamer girl. She's not just a gamer, she's a streamer. Just letting you know.
Anyway, watching you play gave me some ideas. Want to help me with testing them?
Sure, I'd be happy to help however I can. We both suggest ideas, she'd implement it, and we'd test it together and repeat. It just kept getting better and better. Sarah's smile and enthusiasm was contagious. It couldn't help but be excited for her, in awe of her drive. We spent the rest of the day working on her game, but it only felt like minutes. I'm just glad it wasn't another virtual reality game, where she'd trap us and turn us into pigeons. I'm feeling a little bit of the late night munchies. Guess I'll go head downstairs. Cookie time! Oh, hey Bob. I was just about to go up to check on you. Hey there, Cat. What's up? Oh, there was some fancy desserts here from last week, but I can't find them anymore. Guess I'll take that out of the Five Brothers paychecks. How do you know it was them? They're like clockwork. Ah! Munch! This was the Brothers 5, no doubt about it. Ellie made direct eye contact with me, then hightailed it out. Anyway, I've been meaning to talk to you. What's up? How'd your date with Tara today go? It was awesome! It was great, I have to admit. Sarah's very different from my initial impression of her. I feel like I'm seeing the real her now, and I like what I see. I like the sound of that. Who would have thought you'd say something like this after your unique first date, huh? Isn't this what we've had basically every time so far? Vague threats, zombies, dangerous near-death experiences. You know, we have something for everybody. Life sure is funny. Well, that should be enough footage for today. Thanks, Bob. You'll be happy to know that phase 2 of the plan was a smashing success. That's great to hear. Time for the final third date. It's great to hear. No kidding, the love square between Yui, Scarlet, and Tara has viewers on the edge of their seats. You've actually broken the record for ratings on a killer dating game show. It's not as niche as it sounds. Do I get a plaque for that? There's gotta count for something somewhere. We don't have it printed yet, but I've prepared your tombstone in advance if you're looking for a souvenir. Thanks for the vote of confidence, Cat. Let it never be said that I am anything but supportive. Anyway, we're on to phase 3. It's pretty much the same as phase 2, except it's first dates this time. And one caveat. What's that, Cat? I'm sure you've got a favorite in mind between Yui, Scarlet, and Tara. If you want to maximize your chances of getting out here alive, save the best for last. It gives audiences something to look forward to.
Sounds good to you?
Makes sense to me.
Good. That's all for today. I'll see you later. Night, Bob.
Good night, cat. Ooh, this is... Oh, this is difficult.
And thanks for the help to now, cat.
Yeah, that's... Oh my god. I don't know why I keep reading the wrong code. And thanks for the help to now, cat. I realize I'd probably be screwed without you.
Don't thank me yet.
Guess I'll call it a night. I'll walk back to my room. Time to get some shit. Ooh, bruh. This is difficult. It is very difficult. So what's this supposed to do? Oh, okay. Now we actually guess let's talk to Scarlet.
It's only a prototype, but technical details aside, you could think of it as a memory rewriter.
So it rewrites memories?
Pretty much. Think of it like a surgeon's scalpel. With it, you can make someone forget things as big as who they are, or something as small as a specific conversation.
So if you use this on someone, anything's fair game. You could erase anything you wanted.
Exactly. Well, maybe it's not really a scalpel, since it comes with a reset button. It's sad, though. This was supposed to help people after the war.
I was supposed to help people after the war. I'm sorry, Scarlet.
Don't worry about it. I may not be able to help them, but it doesn't mean I can't help you and your partner escape from this madness.
Thank you, really. Thank you so much. I know you're taking an incredible risk for us, that honestly, most people would never.
Don't mention it, Bob. It's what I do. If they manage to trace it back to me, then I'll accept whatever comes. It'll be the first time I helped somebody in quite some time.
Scarlet.
The boat is just past the woods, behind the rocky enclave near the beach. It won't be there forever, so act quickly. It'd be suicide to go for it during the day, so I recommend heading there near midnight.
Thank you, Scarlet. You sure you don't want to come with us?
Someone has to stay here to help the people that fall in the spider's web.
You don't have to be so noble.
I envy her, you know, to get to leave this place with you. But someone needs to stay here and do what's right.
I am thinking... Okay. I think that is a pretty decent... Now we're sort of entering, I think, the next phase. So I think that this is kind of a good place to sort of... What can you say? Call it for the day? Let me just turn this down a little bit. Alright. There we go. Yeah. Wow. A lot. That was a lot. Like, we didn't even play for that long, but, a lot happened. It definitely seems that this is gonna, like, lead into... We definitely have at least a stream's worth of content left for this game, I think. If not more. But, there's a lot of dating. I enjoyed it, though. A lot of dating. I quite enjoyed it. Yeah, so, hopefully we're gonna finish this on Tuesday. I'm not quite sure what we're gonna start after that. I guess I was kind of anticipating this game to be longer than it was, so I'm gonna try to figure something out. Otherwise, we have some stuff to fall back on. Also, let me just check my schedule here. Well, anyway, my calendar. Yeah, next week will be the last week, before I go on Christmas break. Oh, right, Shibuya Scramble, thank you. Definitely, but I don't think we will not start Shibuya Scramble next week, because that is not a game you can finish in one stream, right? I think next week, whatever we do, like we can continue whatever we're doing, so we're gonna do Lost Judgment and everything, but I'm not gonna start a long series and then go on a like 1-2 weeks vacation. Cause I will not be back before maybe the 28th, so I'll be off for like 1.5 weeks almost. Yeah, exactly. So I think Shibuya Scramble, I will start that after I get back from Christmas. I think that's way more viable. So yeah, we will definitely work on that. So I think that for next week, if there's any like spots that need filling out, we can do some extra Lost Judgment. I can do some, like we have Minecraft and Phasmophobia and Amogus, and we haven't tried 100% orange juice yet, so we could also just, I don't know. Maybe there will be something coming with that next week. I will try to figure that out. Regardless. Regardless, I will see you guys tomorrow for some Lost Judgment, and we will be playing the, we'll be going through the extras for the Great Ace Attorney on Sunday, and I hope you will join me for that. It's just, I think we'll like do the accolades first, and then we'll look at like some of the art book stuff, and just whatever floats our boat, I guess. I can see that stream is very much cranking, so I think this is the goodest time as I need to end things here for now. I'll see you guys. Goodbye, I love you. Oyasumi na!